Hello. Good evening. How's it going? Guess what? There's new things to do in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. New quest. Yippee! Hooray! Duel and Festival. Win a Duel and Festival. So naturally, I have to do that. But how about we spice it up a little bit? How about we turn things around a little bit? What is that? Oh. Interesting. Anyways. Yeah. What happens if everybody is able to join in on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Water and Wind Festival experience? Oh my god, it's just like having a podcast. Isn't that every man's dream to have a podcast or be on a podcast? And now you can be on a podcast. Just click that button to call in anytime you want, and I will maybe let you in if I notice it. Maybe. Maybe I should get a third screen. I'm running out of space over here. There's too much stuff. There's too much stuff I need to look at. Not me, I hate podcasts. I mean, for me, it really depends. If it's a podcast with people I actually kind of care about, then I'll be like, oh yeah, this is cool. But if it's like, I don't know, just some random... Oh, wait, he's playing Magus Spectre as well, but... Oh, he's got the Symphonic Warrior sauce. Okay. Yeah, but if it's something that someone that I don't care about, I don't really care. Well. Hey, what happened? Hello? That's weird. I could have sworn there was someone. Okay, you know what? What if I did this? Okay. Your account needs to be phone verified in order to use Stream Together. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't believe you're not phone verified. Has a maximum of 100 call-ins. That's lame. Push users. Oh, I have to... Dude, I have to like click a button 3 times before I can let someone in. Hello, shoe time.
Wow, wait, like... Okay, I'm heard. Yeah, it's me, guys. I'm on stream, by the way.
Oh my god, real shoe time? Is it really the time to shoot?
Yeah, it's like quite literally the time of the show right now.
Whoa, it's crazy. Quick,
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think about what's happening right here on the screen?
I think it's windy.
Windy? Oh man.
Yeah, just like my farts.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, like Birdies asked me to say something, so. And I'm one of the people, you know, I'm one of the country.
That's the best saucy thing you could think of.
No, I just don't know, like, you know, I don't want to be cancelled for my future career as a certified sassy man, you know.
Oh, I see. No, understandable. It's also like kind of hard to say something in a certain way when you're being put on the spot like that, right? Like,
I mean, that's not the main issue. The main issue is really like, you know, what can I say that like that wouldn't like put people in deep shit, you know?
I mean,
right now, you know, like it's supposed to be a no swear word zone, by the way, which I cannot do.
I see.
Yeah, that's impossible.
Okay, tell me one thing though. Why is this guy playing Magispectre Cat Nekomata? I thought that card is bad.
Because Nekomata has two tails and he obviously has two holes. Yeah, they're like that's the one you wanted, Burns, by the way.
Zam.
Yeah, I had to.
No, that's okay.
I had to hit him when he didn't expect it. No, like I don't know anything about Magispectre because it's a pen deck and like my name on Master Duel right now is literally like, you know,
number one pendulum hater.
Essentially, yeah, it's pen hater, so yeah, like.
No, that's fine.
So this deck is definitely for me.
I used to think the same way. I used to be a pendulum hater as well, but I kind of warmed up to them. It really like depends on the archetype itself and not on the mechanic for me. I mean, think about it. Like, Math Mag is a link deck technically, but it's kind of boring to play. And
no, what do you mean it's a link deck? It's literally the one like Cyber's deck that's not a link deck.
That's just cope.
Wait, okay, what's your Mathmech link monster? No, you don't get it. Like Mathmech is not a link deck. Cyber's is a link type, which is like completely different.
How's it different?
The difference is that if you play Mathmech as a standalone, you won't necessarily play link climbing. You'll focus like on what the Sigma, you know.
I've never seen someone play Mathmex without links, honestly.
I mean, without link, like you don't see like most decks playing without links at all, you know. Except if you're like, like because like they're very convenient to use. So, but no, like you cannot just what's the name? You can just like take a deck that can link and call it a link deck when it's not focused on link spam. Like the whole link component they have is because Cybers is a link typing. But Mathmech by itself, like the cards and all, they're not here to facilitate a link. Like even Blow is a good pudding. Thank you, birdies. You there get a pudding.
That's true.
Get a pudding. Yeah. Get a free pudding, but paid with money, you know.
Okay. It's your fake coins. Okay.
Yeah, it's my fake coins. I mean, it's as if it was like I'm on the stream. I give pudding. It's as if it was free pudding. Like Birdie's got Birdie's wish is granted. That's what I do. I'm like a genie, but for pudding.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Do you think in the world where genies exist, they have like specialized genies? Like, imagine a genie who can only grant alpaca-related wishes.
No, the best the best genie would be the genie that can only like grant more wishes. Like you're like, yeah, I want more wishes. He gives it. You think you have it like in the pocket. Wow. And he can give me unlimited wishes. And then he's like, what can I do with the wishes? Get more wishes.
Oh, that sounds pretty worthless, yeah.
Yeah. Get a genie bet with limited result. Bro, I can grant any wish but 45 euro stops.
Yeah. That's called a clicker simulator? Oh yeah, like cookie clicker.
Yeah, it's wish clicker. And like imagine like okay, that reminds me actually, like what you said about the alpaca wishes. There was like a series of like short cartoons in France called Have you ever seen? And like they had a genie in a ratatouille.
Okay.
And like it could only grant ratatouille wishes.
Oh.
And like the guy's like, what the fuck is Ratatouille wish? It's a Ratatouille wish. Like I cannot make it any more simple. And then the guy's asking like, do we get like more ingredients? And no, like he just had to ask for his wish and say Ratatouille at the end. And I think that's how the alpaca genie would work. I want world peace with alpaca, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I guess we'll never know unless we meet a genie VTuber. Who knows? They must be out there.
Yeah.
Imagine a streamer and you can like ask for any wish and they will have to grant it no matter what.
They grant it, but on Paint.
True.
On MS Paint. That's my catch.
Wait. Should I negate this?
I mean, like, the thing is, like, even if you negate it, like, he'll just go toward the big one. So, like, you'll negate the effect by itself, but you won't, like, ruin his whole combo.
Okay.
I think.
Any shark
okay,
experts
or
and
now
shit?
maybe. I mean, the problem is, like, I don't know their back row. Armored. And Armored again, because of this. Why would they have different names? I'm a spirit expert. Yeah, like loner deck. Like to be fair, like I tried the event with loner deck, it went fucking horribly. Like this is so catered toward Ice Barrier is not even funny, like loner wise. Yeah, I noticed that I have at least 2 decks of each element,
Really?
except exactly water and wind.
Oh my god. That's rough.
Like I had no deck, and I even was like, okay, I'll be a smarty pants, you know. I'll play like, I'll play a control deck with Waking the Dragon, you know.
Mm-hmm.
How do I say it? There is no towers that are water or wind.
Aw. Wait, that's good. I hate towers.
I mean, you know, like I hate towers when they're not in Atignister. And when they're not cheated out by Waking the Dragon.
The hell you mean, coffee talk? What do you even know about coffee? Also, man, adjusting the volume of your guest is going to be great.
Wait. Am I too loud or too small?
Oh, I can actually adjust it. I can make you louder. Turn up the shoe time. Crank the shoe to 12.
To French? Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You cannot... but if you want, I can be even Frencher récupère.
Yeah. Well, Recupel, why don't you like join, and then I can tell you all about coffee and that I know, you know. Are you scared?
Yeah, I can hear. Oh, and yeah, look at these curly pants. Oh, guys, look, you're not even coughing right now. No, I'm not gonna do it, but I swear I can. That's Recupel right now. Yeah, you are scared. That's what I'm saying.
Wait. Oh, I think I can cook with this.
You did in your heart, Recupel. Don't like this.
Why is this not a Magispectre monster, by the way? Man.
Because it's a Dynamist.
Huh? I thought they're all supposed to be everything.
No, there's supposed to be one.
Hey, hello Painkiller. How's it going? Wait, is it rude if I ask every guest to also say hello? Yes. Wait, do we have to do every single redeem together? If someone redeems alpaca noise, do you also have to do it?
I mean, I can try.
Damn, that would be sick actually.
Yeah, Painkiller,
outsource
here is my attention. But alas, I'm a toxic person, so it's like negative attention.
Aw.
Now give me your money, Painkiller. Thank you.
Yeah, damn.
You told me to do the redeems, you didn't tell me how to do them.
That's true. I can just outsource my redeems. Oh, okay. I'll leave this one to you, shoot time.
Mein Vogel ist ich bin ein Berliner. Ja.
So true.
That's the extent of my German knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely not from Alsace. I'm definitely not from Alsace. Oh,
Alsace, more like Alsace. Hey, hello, autism.
Yeah. Also, oh yeah, the reason you paid once. No, Burlis, you don't get it. It's double trouble today. Like you get one, buy one free.
Which one's your favorite Magic Spectre?
Yeah.
Which one's the cutest? Which Magic Spectre would you
Monkey.
kiss? Monkey? That's not a monkey.
Yeah.
That's a Nue.
Yeah, and what's the face of a Nue? Thank you.
Not the monkey. Is it?
It's quite literally a monkey.
That's terrible business. 100 calls in, you buy one, you get 100.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I know if there is 100 calls in, you buy one, you get 101. You don't get 100 because there is Feko as well.
It's not nice to call people by what their face looks like. That's true. What if this Nue
yeah,
identifies as not a monkey, but rather as a snake?
There is no shot that if you have a chance to identify as a monkey, you'd be like, no, I'm not a monkey. Like there is no shot.
Oh.
Like we believe in monkey supremacy in this house.
Be cool yourself.
I mean, we're not in the same house right now.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. No, he would never say, no, I'm not a monkey. He would never say that. No, Rick, you barely you take that back. What do you mean it's biscuit time? I seen a biscuit in the redeems. Don't try to get free biscuit. Now you can get free biscuit.
Biscuit? Okay.
Yeah.
What shall you prefer, salty or sweet biscuits?
Salty any day of the week.
Really? What's that?
Because I'm not a sweet tooth. I prefer salty snacks and stuff like that. Which is very funny considering the amount of soda I drink. Don't drink soda, kids.
That's true.
Yeah.
Soda, bad. At least, well, I mean, it's fine as a little treat every once in a while.
Yeah.
But don't do it daily. You know what I actually tried out the other day? I went to the store and they had like a blue Pepsi. I was like, whoa, blue Pepsi?
What is blue Pepsi?
I don't know. I think it was supposed to have like electrolytes or something. I didn't really read it. I just saw blue Pepsi and then I was like, man, I gotta try that. Give me some of that blue Pepsi goodness. Is it blue waffle?
Yeah, I think it's blue waffle flavored.
I don't even know what blue waffles taste like though. Like regular waffles?
I mean, no, I don't think blue waffle is actually a waffle.
Oh. Huh?
Yeah.
Then what's it? What is a blue waffle then?
An alleged STD.
Oh.
Like, if you ask nicely, you know, I can tell you.
No, I'm fine.
I mean, I just told. It's too late now.
Alright. I lost.
And Rickabilly, to get back to what you said, don't drink calories because like it's way easier to drink calories than to eat calories.
I guess that's true, yeah. I never thought about it that way.
And like you can be like it's harder to be in a deficit or like a balance if you could actually drink soda. I mean, I'm not saying sassy things. I'm being informational. He asks a question, answer the question.
Is that what you would do on a podcast? If this was a podcast, that what you would talk about? Calories and soda? Not that I say anything wrong with that. I'm saying.
I mean, I would just talk about whatever pops in my head. Yes.
I actually had an idea for a stream that I could do. Do you remember like old call-in shows and stuff where anyone can call and
yeah, the very dangerous streams.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe I should do that. Wouldn't that be cool if you could like call in and I just listen to whatever you have to say on stream?
Okay. Counter argument. What if I come in your stream? Not me, Showtime, but like imagine like evil Showtime, you know, like Fit Time because he's evil. You know? Like imagine Fit Time because he's very evil. He's Fit, you know. Like imagine Fit Time coming here and like literally saying racial slurs in your stream, in live, and you cannot do anything about it, and it's your responsibility as someone who invited it.
Counter argument. Okay. It's not my responsibility as per the TOS of Twitch Stream Together.
Okay, cool. Okay. They thought about that.
They did.
But I mean, what if they put it in a very funny way, and you laugh?
Well, what if I just don't laugh?
I mean, if you don't laugh, then you said it. It's like not your responsibility. Are you playing that the N-word can ever be funny? I'm not saying that the real N-word can be funny. I'm saying that Korean songs that have it creates a discrepancy. And that irony is funny.
It's not necessarily about the N-word, you know. It could be any slur. And if, you know, as much as I am a slur opponent, I will admit that sometimes in certain contexts there might be a situation where a slur could be very wrong and terribly hurtful, but still make someone laugh.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying that you have to agree with the slur.
Yeah.
And also there is a thing, if you laugh about something, it doesn't mean you agree with it. Yes. Like when you watch awful videos that are like scenarios, you know, like like that are scripted, and that depicts like awful situation, you laugh because it is like something bad and like it's cathartic. That's literally like the point of catharsis, to like feel positive stuff about seeing stuff that you wouldn't do in real life.
Is that so? I didn't know that.
Yeah. And once again, like, no, like, should someone do that, especially on someone else's stream? No. And that's why I'm saying that, like, having and that's why I was against, actually, like, the thing where everyone can say whatever they want, because, there is an etiquette to follow, I think. Also, it's so funny how like Ice Barrier was considered one of, if not the worst deck in the game, and like now they can just like summon their floodgates from deck.
That's true.
All they needed was like 2 summon from deck per turn, you know?
Yeah, I mean, they're not that great still. Because you always need at least 2 cards in the hand, and they don't have any 1-card combos, so...
No, they don't. No, and even then, like, yeah, like, they work here because it's a limited power format. So, yeah. And no. You got it wrong, girlies. I hate floodgates, except Kashtira Rise Heart. That's not true, by the way. Like, remove a Rise Heart and let me play, like, normal Kashtira control. Like, give me back my other pieces and remove a Rise Heart. Thank you. But since I'm the Kashtira guy, I have to say, I have to defend my boy even if I don't agree. We have to be of bad faith. It's very important. Also, guys, like Berlitz, because I know you'd be interested. You can ask Feko questions, and I ask them live, and he has to answer them legally, because someone asked in real life. He cannot ignore the message.
I suppose it's true. You could so if you okay, imagine you are a princess VTuber and you find talking to your chat so beneath you and reading your chat so beneath you that every stream you pick out a servant to join into your stream and they read out the chat messages. You basically get a Twitch TTS, right? But better because
because it's actually someone.
Yeah, it's actually someone, so that's funny. Yeah.
Actually, what I think is we should read everyone's messages normally, except this hypothetical like person, princess VTuber, and this person we should read like we're a TTS. Well, YouTube doesn't have that feature yet. This is what I'm referring right now. Like, but once again, I'm sure this person doesn't exist.
Yeah, and I would never do that. I'm a hardworking butler. I can read my own Twitch messages. I don't need someone to read them for me. You're so good at being a TTS, I'm now wondering if you're faking being human instead? Damn.
That's what you'll never know. Have you ever seen the Twitch TTS and myself in the same room?
Oh. You don't read my messages all the time? That's not true. I do read them all the time, but sometimes your messages are so cool and unique that I don't even know what to say about them, so I don't say anything about them. I've never been convinced French people were real to begin with.
And you're right to think that. Like like French people are just like an amalgamate of the people who took the blue pill in Matrix.
Is that so?
Yeah. We don't even exist, like we're in a simulation. So yeah, like you're right to not think we're real.
I remember in high school, we were like in philosophy class and, we were like arguing about something.
Yeah.
And I actually brought that up as an argument, the whole, what if we're like all in the Matrix thing? And the guy, like after class, he was so baffled by what I said. After class, he talked to me and was like, wait, do you really believe that Matrix stuff? I was like, nah. Oh,
okay.
What? Huh?
Okay.
Didn't I? Oh my god.
You say we're not in the Matrix? You say we're not in the Matrix? Okay. Explain to me the Planck unit.
The what?
The Planck unit is the shortest unit of time. And if there is a shortest unit of time, it means that time goes by increments and is not like continuous, and that as a result, time has lags, and as a result, it's a doorway to imply that we're in the Matrix. I won't say it's a proof because like it's obviously something very hypothetical and like rather surely actually, it's something I like to tell to people who are like, no, we're not in the Matrix. Yeah.
I mean, I guess we gotta be in some kind of simulation. How else do you explain General Raiho of the Ice Barrier not having a heart once per turn,
Because he's old. And when I say he's old, I don't mean the Link to Monster, haha.
Oh, this has to be fake. This can't be real.
And if the Matrix is real, I would have gotten a girlfriend. No, that's wrong. That's implying that you're the main protagonist. And yeah, like, I guess... Yeah, that's true, Recoupin. I'm sorry. Nothing can compete the size of your mom, alright?
I just saw Mr. Bean's holiday the other day. I know French people are actually all actors. Man, I'm still not over the fact that that one girl who like showed up throughout the entire movie, she just straight up refused to speak English to Mr. Bean, and then in the like last 15 minutes of the movie, she like properly spoke with him for the first time in English, and then the plot resolved. I mean, I know the language barrier was a plot device here, but man, that's like so unrealistic. Why would someone do that?
Wait, there is a Mr. Bean movie?
Oh yeah, there's multiple Mr. Bean movies, I think.
I thought it was just episodes, like of a series.
No. Nothing can compute the size of your mom. It's impossible that we're in a situation because of that. Damn! The burn. Yeah, that burn was so sick. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't fit on a hard drive, so that's another proof that we're not in simulation.
Depends on the size of the hard drive, you know?
No.
Yeah, he lagged, and you know what it means if he lagged. Thank you. Like maybe if you find a good cheat code, like you can enter in other people's head, and you can see that Recupel actually loves people, and it's just like a tsundere right now. Yeah, like that would make a lot of sense, you know.
Like in Evil Within, where they like are inside people's heads, but not really. Yeah. But they're in a simulation. Okay, wait, in Evil Within, they're like actually in a simulation, which at the same time is inside of people's head. So, you know.
I mean, I don't need to prove it in court. Like, you know it, I know it, Recupel. We know you love Feko. We know Feko is your favorite booby ever. Yeah. Why would he be here every time? He, she, princess. Bad habit of.
You can be male princess.
Thank you for. I guess. Yeah, you can be a you can be a male maid, so why not a male princess? That's actually makes sense. Princess male. Exactly. Okay, that's my baby. But we both know you're here every day for Feko, every time, and you want him to play games you like, so you can share like common interest with him.
Yeah, but have you ever heard about hate watching?
No, because why would he want to? Why would Recupel want you to play games that like Recupel enjoys? Instead of like hate games, you know, like I hate it, so I want Feko to play it, so he's angry.
No, but what if Recupel wants me to play the games that Recupel tells me to play because Recupel wants to see me fail at them?
No. That's not what happens.
No? Why not?
No, because Recupel is actually like trying to elevate you, you know? Wow. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
And to answer you, by the way, I haven't eaten today, so even if someone pissed on my food, I wouldn't even know it because I didn't eat. Thank you.
Got him. Got him.
Yeah, I just got reminded.
Here's your food reminder.
Yeah, like I might actually want to eat, but it's getting late and I have to cook, so I guess I'm not gonna eat today.
People watch fail compilations all the time. People also hate watch all the time. I actually have friends who like actively hate watch streamers, and every time they're like telling me, oh my god, I hate this guy so much, he's so stupid, everything he says, it's like, oh. And then they keep watching now, like, oh okay, you guys are hate watching him. Hello Hoyle, one parfait and the pumpkin spice.
Wait, how? Okay, you asked me to do the redeems. How do I do marshmallow al parfait? Like,
no, I can do this myself. Don't worry about it.
Like, do I have to make the noise?
No, it's okay.
Helping to, yeah, like, I mean, to be fair, like when you're talking about hate watching, like, and hate playing, just think of how many people play League of Legends.
Oh yeah, true.
Thank you, Berlitz, for the easy explanation.
Damn. That's rough, man. Getting banned for 6 months on Dota 2.
That reminds me of someone who, like, a friend of mine who with whom I played League of Legends back then, like 12 years ago. The guy was such a butt that that like at some point there was one of, like, you know, like we started getting news articles about toxic players and all of that. He managed to be the cover of one of the articles.
What? Your friend?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. He managed, like, we were reading the thing because, you know, it was funny, and like we watched the first picture, like the one on up top, and we see his name.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know a celebrity then?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would say that, you know. I guess in a way. To be fair, like, I knew a guy who was so bad at the game that people actually recognized him in conventions.
Really?
When he said his name. Yeah, like at some point, like, he was with us, like he was talking to someone. He was a big extrovert, so like he talked to a lot of other cosplayers. And he was like, and at some point, like, someone asked his name, he said it, and it was like, and like the person started screaming, "Oh, come! It's the guy who keeps feeding!"
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah,
wait. We actually have someone else coming in. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, hello, Yats. Can you hear us?
Wow.
I think
I can't believe Yats moved with us.
Yeah. He's there in spirit. Like, I think he still hasn't set up his microphone to work with this feature.
I mean, to be fair, I had to as well, so I was talking in the... I was talking in the wind for a bit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, literally, I think you can literally just click on the microphone.
Yeah, like it's easy. Like it pops.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I forgot about that. You gotta give Google Chrome permission. It's okay. You can just passively hang out here. It's okay. We'll limit testing.
You can say stuff and we don't hear you, and then you complain about the fact that we don't answer.
True. We'll just imagine you're part of the conversation.
So that, yeah, and your reaction to that was really funny, Smuggy, by the way.
So true.
Yeah. But how was your day, Fakington?
I had to do a bunch of things. I had to, like, I wanted to go to the post office to print something. Oh, hello.
Oh, yep, it's working now.
Yeah, now you're here.
Oh, interesting.
Dude, the Trishilla event, the loner pack is not that bad.
Yeah. Actually, it's
Ice barrier.
Totally. It's so you can totally do this entire event with just a loner deck. But I got like hella tired of that because I just don't really like the playstyle of Ice Barrier, so I just made this Magispector deck really quickly since I had most of the cards, except for 2. I actually crafted 2 UR cards, but I've been always kind of curious about, you know, Magispector since they have this new card, the Nue, which was kind of cool. So I figured, why not?
Okay, you know what's really fucking funny about that archetype? The first time I ever played against it, I was using the Ice Jade, Ice Barrier, or whatever loner deck, and I opened Imperm, and I'm like, I can't target any of these monsters. This Imperm's fucking dead. They went into that fucking Link monster.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this one's targetable. Ended their turn.
Yeah. Dude, that is so messed up. Why is Nue literally the only Magispector monster that can be targeted? That's messed up, man.
They forgot. Konami forgot.
It's because you have to use your Imperm somewhere.
No.
That's why.
No.
But why? Just let the archetype be immune to targeted.
No.
Yeah, come on, man. He's just a little guy, man. Come on, leave him alone.
I didn't even get to see what the deck did because the only thing that was impermeable stopped their fucking turn.
Oh, that's evil.
But
Like, look at that effect. Add 2. I'm like, add 2? Okay, we imperm that. It's the only thing I can imperm, and then it's fucking, they can't do anything.
That's definitely worth it, yeah. Hey, hello, the true Ender King 2024. Good evening. I just started playing and I thought I'd check out some streams. Hey, welcome. How's it going? If you have any questions or if you need any kind of advice about Master Duel, I'll be happy to try and help you out. We have so many Master Duel experts here. I'm sure that we can answer almost all your questions. Also, Raigeki is a very cool and balanced card.
Yeah. Also, like about this event, the thing I find really stupid is like I'm playing the Ice Barrier Runner deck as well because like as I said, like I don't have any deck that fits. And it's so weird to be in an event where like I see someone playing like something that is not the Runner deck. I'm like, okay, their list is worse for the event. Like I don't know what they did to the list, but every time I put something that was not the Ice Barrier, except Flu, because Flu is like, it's Flu. But like if it's not Flu or the Loner, like I win like almost effortlessly.
Yeah.
Just because they overtuned the
Ice Barrier Loner is just too good. But you know what? Fuck whoever the hell put the stupid special summon negate and then like Flu. Like Flu is just the other. Yeah, it's Ice Barrier and Flu. And the thing is, Flu has a really good matchup because if you don't draw Imperm, you can't do shit to them. Because they made it so that your only hand trap only works on special summon monsters. Guess what they don't do? So it's just worthless on them.
Yeah. And even like I was using Chengin because I saw it Flu. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm summoning Cheng. It's gonna carry, And the only time they put something in the graveyard is like after they summon Dempen. I'm like, yeah, okay, thank you.
Hey,
I can banish your cards with my.
Hold on. I gotta do my job really quickly. Taking it easy. Thank you for the redeem of 1 marshmallow parfait. Much appreciated.
Imagine doing your job instead of sucking off.
Yeah.
I've been trying the rating duels because I hit Master 1, so I've been doing the rating duels.
Oh.
The player pool for that is so fucking tiny that I played a different person, and then played the first person I played again. We had a fucking rematch. It was some guy playing Dragon Link.
I mean, to be fair, that could also happen to you if you're not in raiding mode. That happened to me before in like Diamond or Platinum. That I get like the same enemies in a row because the duel just ended, so we queue up again at the same time, and the game is like, yeah, whatever, just put them up against each other again. Who cares?
I heard you wanted BO3.
Yeah, I mean, I would like a best of 3 mode. It'd be so cool. But no, Zoomers can't handle the concept of a side deck on their mobile phones. God forbid.
A what deck?
A side deck.
Just do a best of 3 without any side decks.
Nah, that'd be lame. That would defeat the purpose.
Wait. How about this? Do a best of 3 where you can. So when Konami did their Challenger Cup tournament series, you could just play any deck. There was no side deck, but you could use any deck at any time. Game 1, rolling Lunalights, you can do it. Game 2, you're going second. You play Kashtira with Evenly. Go for it. It doesn't matter. I think that's probably the best way to do it. If it's best of 3, you can't tell what deck they're gonna play.
I guess.
Yeah, but then that removes the strategic aspect of the best of 3.
A little bit, yeah.
I don't have the Karibo in my repertoire. Well, the great thing about Master Duel is that whenever you do need a card very badly, you can literally just craft it. You can like go here and type in Karibo, and then you can just craft. Oh, I mean, not for this event, but if I wasn't in the event mode right now, Karibo would show up here, and then I could just craft him instantly. Of course, given that I have enough materials, but usually, so if you pull from the packs and you get a UR card, you can disenchant the UR card. Like you can click dismantle. Oh, hold on, it's covered right now.
Man, what?
There. And if you dismantle 3 UR cards, you have enough to generate 1 other UR card.
I seriously thought you were about to say, the good thing about Master Duel is that Kuribo is useless. It's a good thing that you don't have it.
I'm gonna go to sleep soon.
Have a good night. Have a
Good
good night.
I'm
night.
gonna see if I can figure out. So you can share somebody else's screen on stream, Pekka?
No, you can share your own screen on the streamer's screen, but the streamer also needs to have a browser source on their screen so that it shows up. Like in theory, I could like put up a browser source of this voice call right now, but all it would show
Right.
is like, hey, Showtime and Yatsumugi, and your avatars.
Yeah,
that's it.
Showtime.
But the thing
Showtime
about that
mentioned-
is, the thing that really annoys me about that is, if you do that, you have the audio twice because you get the audio from the actual browser that is open that we're talking in right now, and then the browser source will also play the audio that you two are doing through my stream. And
Oh.
I don't know what they expect me to do about that.
I mean, to be fair, like I just mute my stream when I stream, so
Yeah, but if I mute the browser source on the stream, that kind of defeats
Oh, you
the
ju-
purpose, doesn't it?
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would have to be on Discord, and then basically just OBS share, or basically record the screen. And if there's multiple people on the call, you'd have to crop it so that it's only showing the screen you want. So like if I'm sharing my screen, you don't need to show the whole window with me, and Showtime. So you'd have to mute that window. Basically, I don't know. Yeah, it does feel a little convoluted.
it is.
I haven't really.
And
figured
also,
it
like, and
Bye-bye.
also one big thing, if you're on Discord and you're sharing the screen on Discord, you can just like talk on Discord.
out. Yeah.
True. You can just share screen on Discord. Discord already has that.
Yeah, like, it's already something that exists.
Yeah, but
This is just a worse Discord call,
it,
my guy.
yeah, it kind of is. But as I was saying earlier, so yeah, no, actually, this is a worse Discord call. But the one thing for why I can see why I would use this over Discord is because if you use this, someone comes in and says some very terrible things on your stream, then you're safe as the streamer because they're literally, they say that every participant of the like voice call is responsible for their own actions. And if you do that on Discord and someone comes in and says a bunch of terrible things, Twitch can't punish the person who's saying these terrible things. They can't be sure that it wasn't instigated or something like that, right? So like,
Right.
yeah, so that's the main reason why I'm thinking about using this feature for like imagine a call-in show. Imagine a show where you can like call in to talk to an alpaca VTuber and tell them all about your worries and say whatever you want to them. You know, so doesn't that sound
Yeah,
nice?
you can duel people and actually have them there, so when you see them, you can laugh at them and they have to hear it.
True.
And vice versa.
Also, why did I just do that?
Why would I say that? Why would I say that, Bird? It's alpaca is inferior to monkey. It doesn't mean it's lame.
Wow.
Also, the true Ender King. The difference between the Dragon Ball Gacha games and Master Duel is that Master Duel is a TCG, so like they don't have to make concessions on gameplay. They can just like take the normal game and put it in a gacha version for the cards. Meanwhile, like you cannot have like a gacha game that's just like Budokai Tenkaichi with pullable characters. It would be too much.
A gacha game?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I mean gacha game.
Man, I messed up. I had full combo and I was like, "Ooh, I'm so stupid." Whatever.
No, it's not him who cannot do anything to me. Like technically, I can get hits from the call. What Feko said is like, if I said what you said about alpacas, and if it was like considered an offense by the TOS, my account would be the one suspended and not Feko's.
I think every TOS should have a clause that punishes people who say bad things about alpacas with death.
Yeah, like that reminds me of someone who like asked for a law to reinstate death penalty, but only for small crimes. Like you go to the subway without paying, boom, death penalty, so you will never do it, you know. because when you do it for big crimes, people already think about it and they know there is a death penalty, and when they do it, it's like a conscious thing. But if it's for a small thing, like, is it really worth it? Yeah.
Isn't that basically what North Korea does?
I don't know, like North Korea has death penalty for sneezing, so.
There's just no speedrun in this event. I'm going to brush my teeth now. Okay, you just wait,
Maybe-
Burl. You're gonna go brush your teeth, and the very next duel is gonna be speedrun. Calling
Yeah.
it.
Maybe the speedruns are in your teeth, by the way. And if that's the case, you really should like stop eating toys.
Maybe the real speedruns were the friends we made along the way.
That's true. That's very true. I don't know what your opponent is doing. They just like traded a tuner, a level 2 tuner for a level 1 token. Yeah, like if you eat toys, yeah, people will be like a bit reluctant to be your friend. So my man had a hand that could like produce the synchro they have, as well as like the cocodrilo monster, the level 9 synchro that lets you draw 4 cards in this deck.
Okay.
And instead like he has like X.
Not everybody can be a master ice barrier player like you are.
I played the deck for like 3 seconds.
Damn, 3 seconds.
Yeah, like it's really quick games. Like usually people like don't get first and surrender. That's my experience with the event.
That's true. Usually the way it works is I play a Magic Spectre card and my opponents instantly surrenders. That's how it...
Yeah. See? Like you can play a deck 3 seconds and get some win.
True.
Sometimes you don't even have to play. Yeah. What's your face down?
Wind. Magic Spectre
Yeah,
wind.
because like... Okay, I mean, oh yeah, he'll just summon a Gooby now. But like, what would he summon? Normal Trishula, I guess? Yeah.
That's right, show me your Trishusi.
Yeah. Get Trishulad. I mean, he just keeps Trishula technically, so...
True. That's okay, I'll just draw into Raccoon next turn, and then win.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. If that's the plan, that makes sense.
I will simply draw
you
my
draw the out,
card
you know.
combo. Yeah.
And to be fair now, like, Trishula is just a vanilla at this point. So surely Dream Dio is worse. Oh. Now
He
I'm
actually
curious about
kept
his
the
design.
face on? What the hell?
Yeah.
Why?
And now he has his one card combo.
Wah wah.
Because like, yeah, you pitch, you summon a Hex, you send the level 2 guy, and you have your 6 game in hand. Yeah, or you just get this guy in your...
This is so nice, like I can like just sing and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't mute my stream. You're forced to listen to my singing. I love that.
I mean, I can leave technically. Wait.
No, don't mute it. Don't do it.
Listen, I can actually mute you. What the fuck?
Huh?
I can mute the whole conversation.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah. Like I can share a screen, but like you don't allow it. But like technically, I can share a screen. I can share cam. You know, share my screen, share my cam. I can like cut my microphone, cut the sound of the thing for me.
I don't think you
And
can
have
show your
settings.
cam though, because I disabled that.
Yeah, I said you disabled it, but like you technically can.
Oh.
That's what I meant. This card is so fucking annoying.
Nice defender.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a one card combo. Hello.
There you go. You just had to ask. I don't play this card.
That's an imperm back there. I can feel it.
No, it's Ice Barrier. I'm pretty sure it's Ice Barrier.
You think? Wait, that sucks too. That's basically an imperm.
No, it's like an imper if you attack.
No, I'm pretty sure Ice Barrier also negates even if you don't attack.
Yeah, but
Oh,
no, it's you. If you attack, you get okay.
yeah, that's fair. That is a
That's
very
kind of
fair
imperm.
card.
Yeah.
A very cool
And you
fair.
complained about it not being once per turn, but here, even if it was, you know. Oh, yeah. Summoning your floodgates from deck, very fair.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, this isn't enough in a modern game of Yu-Gi-Oh! That's wild.
They should give this guy a retry because honestly he looks so badass, but his effect is like so bad.
I mean, he looks badass. Like he's just basically a monk that does ice. Like you can do a lot of things with that without giving a retrain of this card specifically.
Exactly.
Wow, he used the piercing effect of the piercing monster. What the hell?
Wow.
So I keep fighting. Like I basically like my floor had like you know the tiles like I don't know how you call them in English, but like it's like some square tiles. I hate it, and like one was actually starting to like remove itself, and I had to use super glue on it, and I put a lot of it on my fingers because I'm really not a manual person.
Okay. And now it's like stuck on your finger forever. The super glue.
Yeah, I'm trying to nibble it out of my fingers. So
Oh,
sorry.
I hate that. Have I ever told you about that one story? My like first ever experience with super glue.
No.
So I was like we were like visiting family, and I was hanging out with my cousins, and they were like using straws and super glue to like craft little figurines, right? I was like, whoa, that's so cool, I want to do that too. By the way, I was 5 years old, so don't blame me. And
Yeah, it's been difficult.
and so I wanted to like do that, but obviously I had to open the tube of super glue, and you know I couldn't open it because my small 5-year-old fingers were too weak. So what did I do? I tried to use my mouth to open it, and that's how I got a bunch of super glue on my tongue.
Yo, the glued tongue.
Yeah.
That must have been very nice. Like, and then your mother decided this day exactly to bring you to your favorite fast food, but your taste buds were like covered in glue.
I don't know, man. I don't think I had a favorite fast food when I was 5 years old.
You did.
I just ate whatever they would put in front of me.
No, 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 no. Some people are picky eaters even like when they're babies.
Hmm. Hey, hello Nathaniel Lee over on YouTube.
Hi, YouTube person.
We love all persons from all the places here.
As long as you watch Pico, you're okay.
Hmm.
That's what I get from this interaction. Yo, Snacker.
Can YouTube,
No, YouTube
people
people cannot
call
call.
you? Not yet. Maybe someday. I mean, what if?
Shout out to the snacks. What snacks do you have, Hoy? And share with the class.
Yeah, true.
Give me chips!
Yeah. Chips like fish and chips, or chips like Pringles? Like British
Yeah, I think
chips,
it's like
or
Considering the fact he said snacks, I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah.
dude? They always have Imperm. What casino chips? Good point.
Imagine eating casino chips. No, that's all. That's the content. That's the quality of the content I provide. A very low effort trolling attempt.
Wait, I just dodged the Imperm. What the hell? I can do that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh. Nice Imperm Baka.
By the way, Fiko, who is your favorite Magispector? You asked me earlier. You didn't tell us yours.
I think it's between Bubunku or Nue.
Yeah. Your monkey. Yeah, it's Nue. Because monkey.
No, it's Nue because it's a Nue. Nues are cool. I think Nues
Yeah,
are
Nues are
underrated.
part monkey.
That has nothing to do with it.
It has a lot to do with it.
No.
What
What if
why
I
is
like
the Nue better than-
snakes? No, what if I like snakes? And it's because Nue is part snake.
What's better? What's better? A manticore or a Nue? It's a Nue because it has a monkey face.
No, it's a Nue because I'm a huge weeaboo.
Who's my favorite speed record? Hagoita. I'm thinking of the most stupid one.
My favorite
Hagoita is actually a
one
dragon.
has to be the big sword.
Shanabara?
Yeah, Shambhala.
Like you could have at least said, I don't know, like rubber band, you know? Like, it's
Rubber
the
band
moment
is
you can,
silly. Yeah.
yeah, it's the moment where you can actually pick a silly one and it's in theme.
I also like rubber band, but I think I like the sword a little bit more. Pickle is my favorite. Aw, thank you, Painkiller. But I'm not a speedroid, so...
But yeah, chat, who's your favorite Cashier monster? Who is your favorite
Ooh.
cutie woody robot? Yeah.
Ooh, I hate Kashira.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Nobody hates Cashier. Except
I'm the
everyone on the
biggest-
planet, but you know that's...
I'm the biggest Kashira hater.
No, you're not. You're a Bishner hater. You hate me.
No?
Yeah, I'm literally in your server. I'm literally like eco-friendly wood fenrir, which is a very funny.
Nah. You're just
Yeah,
imagining
it is a
that.
funny joke. It's just a funny joke. It is. Speedrun Unicorn. Yeah, this guy. I don't know if he's very useful in speedrun, except like aside from the virtue of being win. But yeah. Good boy.
Whoa, I'm pendulum summoning.
Oh yeah, true. It is free Baron. Tree. Baronity floor. As some would say.
Why do I always draw my royalty when you matched? What if this game is painted?
Why does someone follow me on Twitch like I'm not even streaming?
I don't know.
Thank you for the follow. I guess World of Renji if you're in the stream.
You're a very lovely person. Why would they not follow you? Hey, hello, Warlord Renji.
I mean, I know why I wouldn't follow me, you know, if I wasn't myself.
Damn. No need to be so self-deprecating. Come on. Love yourself.
You should love yourself now!
You should love yourself now. Bye-bye, Hoyle.
Have a funny hood. What is speed lift? I don't know my speed records.
I have a royal speed lift, which is very much useless except for a specific situation, and I draw it all the time. Yes, Garnet moment.
Yeah. By the way, I got the funniest upgrade in one of my decks. Do you remember the second Dexys festival? The one where like Flying Sea was allowed for a day?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like Labyrinth was the top deck, you know, in the Xyz festival.
Mm-hmm.
What I played Labyrinth as well because, you know, I'm a bandwagoner and because I like Labyrinth. But like there were way too many like spell trap removal, which is a good thing technically, like, you know, Labyrinth is top. And to answer that, I had like 3 Waking the Dragon and 3 Trap Trick. I put them in my deck.
Mm-hmm.
And like I had to craft, you know, towers to punish people with Waking the Dragon, you know. So I crafted Ultimate Falcon, which had like the biggest attack of the towers at the time. I got a World Rare of it with the craft, and I opened the first pack of the new secret pack. I opened the new selection pack. Sorry, I got the new one with, you know, the new towers with but as a glossy, which is still a 10%. And I thought it was very funny, you know, that I got the 1% and then the 10%.
That's pretty lucky, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. But I'm still keeping my Ultimate Falcon because he's royal. What if I want to play the deck someday, you know? I have a speed... no. If you have exactly 1 tuner, you can use Speed Lift to special summon a Speed Rage for your deck. Oh, okay, I see. It does sound pretty situational considering the amount of certain special summon you have in the deck.
Stop. No more Marinsus extenders allowed. Yeah, that's right. Goodbye, Serena. Isn't that like the actual name of the character who uses Marinsus in the anime? Serena?
You mean Aoi?
I don't know, man.
Her name is Aoi Zaizen.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about someone else then. The thing is, Tarot
or maybe it's
her...
Well, maybe it's her name in English, I don't know.
I don't care enough to check, to be honest.
No, Serena is the girl follower in Pokemon X and Y anime.
Oh, that's probably what I was thinking about. Okay.
You know, the very annoying one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I gotta do 7 more times. Okay, I can do that.
Bro is doing 7 more times. You just have to play, or do you have to win? Or do you have to do other stuff?
No, I have to win 1 more time and play 7 more times.
Yeah. Imagine if they counted surrendering.
And that would be nice.
I mean, that would be nice, but some people would be very mad because some people would just like chance surrender. It would be like self-TK with a self-TK deck.
Yeah. See, it happened again. Royal evenly. This game is actually pay to win.
Yeah. Like, bro, like the amount of times I draw like Snake Eyes Poplar And even when it was at 3, and like every time I drew one, it was the rare. They love giving rare.
What does that
noticed
mean?
they have like
What does that name mean? Équipe au fond? Is that like French?
what the fuck? Équipe. Yeah. Okay. So équipe is like a reference to, I don't remember. Like it's like a reference to something like it's misspelling of équipe, which means team, and à fond means full throttle. Full throttle. Like basically he's like big into his team, But since he doesn't present what team.
Okay.
Yeah.
The French memers have arrived in Master Duel.
And it's a very clumsy one too. Like I'm pretty sure like he had something in head when he put the name, but yeah.
He was trying to cook.
He was trying.
Yeah,
There is a cooking attempt,
Yeah, but it did not end up as French cuisine.
No. He ended up as Canadian cuisine.
Is that bad?
I don't know. No, actually, no, never mind. They have poutine. So I guess they're right. Poutine is like fries with cheese and like a sauce made of, I don't remember what.
Yeah, I've had poutine before.
Yeah. So I guess they can be forgiven if they have poutine. Aye. By the way, Peko, will you play the World of Warcraft expansion?
No, not really interested.
Wow. Peko not playing WoW. Crazy
Yeah,
emoji.
I'm too old for a new World of Warcraft. I'm gonna play the classic mode, like a boomer that I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what someone who's older than me would say.
Yeah. Oh, are you gonna play the monkey game?
Yeah, I wanted to buy it, but like I just noticed that it's the end of the month. But I'm definitely gonna buy the monkey game. And shameless plug, I'll probably stream it.
Whoa, monkey. But I mean, I would really love to say that I will watch you, but I cannot watch the monkey game because what if I want to play it in the future and I don't want to spoil myself.
You hate monkeys.
I don't hate monkey.
I
I don't hate monkeys. They're just my least favorite animals.
Yeah, you literally said that they're worse than cockroaches and mosquitoes
So
and wasps.
so
Yeah, like we all know that wasps are the worst enemy of humanity. so-
no, it's not true. Wasps are
It is.
cool in their own way. Same as monkeys, but I don't.
They're evil.
No, they're not. You could say the same
Yes,
about
they are.
monkeys. Monkeys can be hella cruel and like eat your
Monkeys
face.
throw poopies. Monkeys throw poopies.
Nah.
I never seen any wasp throw poop.
How's that a good defense for monkeys?
It's a perfect defense for monkeys. It's funny.
Whatever. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, I am interested. Disregarding my opinion about monkeys, I do kind of want to play the monkey game someday, so I can't watch anyone play it.
I mean, to be fair, I'm never like telling people to watch. I'm just saying, I might because I have to preach the monkey words.
That's fair.
How about hating all animals? Yeah, hating all animals is cool if you exclude monkeys,
No, I like all animals.
except monkeys.
No, monkeys are included in my liking.
No.
Yes.
You cannot say yeah. I like this animal less than moth. I'm like, yeah, I like them. The only moth worth liking is Mothman.
Man, you're putting words in my mouth.
I am. As long as it's not something else,
Like what? Snacks?
Pee-pee?
Huh?
Yeah. And yeah, apes are better than monkey. That is true, Nata. The only thing is that, like in most languages, monkeys and apes are like actually included as the same thing.
Yeah, same difference.
Yeah. But there are actually differences, but I don't think they're big enough to warrant like doing a whole entire classification. But apes are better, yes. Especially orangutan, the best animal ever. Oh, yeah. I'm too old. Like when I'm so old that when I stretch it hurts, you know?
Oof.
Yeah.
That's rough.
It is rough. I think I'm heading to the retirement home.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is the retirement home in French called Le Retirement?
No, it's called maison de retraite. And it would be la. Not le. When it's a female word, it's la. Yeah, that's evil.
That does sound evil.
Yeah. I'm 1 year younger than Fekokchu. To answer Bird was asking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you know we are all Birdits.
That's right. You better call me your senpai.
Okay, Grandpa.
No, I think nowadays the young kids, when they talk to an old person, they say "unk."
Yeah, that's an unk, but I don't think unk has the same meaning as like grandpa or boomer, you know?
No, I'm pretty sure it
Like, I think
does. It's supposed to make fun of old people.
I'm not sure it's supposed to make fun. Like it actually starts as something respectful, you know, like calling them as an uncle.
Nah. Unk
That's
is
actually the
unk is 100% derogatory.
You're derogatory.
Am I?
Yeah, I guess.
Damn.
Want me to help you cross the street, Graham? Okay, hunk. Hunk is something else.
No.
Hunk is something else. Nata.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
Yeah. 2 more joules and you win.
Whoa. I can get the title Storm and Surge. Oh my god. I'm so excited about that.
Wow.
Yippee! Shoot
Meine
out.
Mama hat mir Haferla.
No, go ahead.
I don't speak German, so you know. Meine Mama hat mir Haferla something Cola trinken darf. Wie cool ist das bitte? Der sagt Fortnite und trinkt Cola. Yippee!
Are you able to almost perfectly recite that? What the hell?
Yeah, like I have a hyperfixation on like the weirdest things.
I mean, okay, to be fair,
But, like-
I guess I can do the same about some memes that I'm obsessing over. Like, you know the "Oh Corella, shut the very fast bear."
Corella, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I mean- Hor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one I can recite, even though I don't speak the language.
I mean, yeah, but like it's way easier. It's like oh, horror to Freddy Fazbear, you know? It's like one sentence, and it has Freddy Fazbear in it. He's a German weeb. What even is a German weeb?
Wait, I want to negate this. No squidding
German tweet.
around.
Germans will be like, wow, guys, I can't wait to be in October so I can drink beers in Germany.
Hey, hello, outlandish Otaku Prince. How's it going? Oh no. Oh nee, Kringe. Oh nee, Kringe.
Ocean Lord. Ocean Lord. That's him. I completely forgot that Umi Control was actually like a deck you could play in the water zone. Like the C deck in the water event.
I wish it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, nobody likes this deck except the Duel logs, you know. But
It's going okay. Nice. No. Umi. Normal summon Moye response. Damn.
my response is Ghost Mourner to your normal summon. Trust.
You have a Royal Moye? Damn, you're the biggest Moye enjoyer.
He's Moye maxing.
Mhm.
But like, I'm such a mess. I have like 8 volumes. Wait, yeah, 8 volumes of Hinomaru Zumo like just hanging around on my like the living room table for no reason.
I see.
I need to finish the manga by the way.
Oh, you know what? I should have actually tried to bait this, because actually Valence kind of ruins Umir, doesn't it?
Yeah. Valence control.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Aren't you allowed to only have one monster that's not water?
I think so. That's okay though.
We have Ciclone. He's gonna use his C-stealth attack. No!
King.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Guess I could pendulum summon Bubunku, but that's pointless. I should have baited out the jellyfish first.
I don't even know what oh yeah, it has a negate.
Yeah. Hey Feko, you know why Umi is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card? Because it's Umai. Like the Japanese word. Oh, what the hell is that? Cause you and me is together. Damn.
Bro literally used the heart of the Reese.
Whoa. What the hell?
She's Umi if she's on the field.
Man.
I mean, no, like, actually, you ruined her because if there is no face-up field spell and you have one.
Bro's hitting me with the 2005 cards.
That's not a real. No, a legendary ocean is not a real card. Wait, is this card considered as Umi?
Which one? This one?
The spell?
Yeah.
No, the spell. Yeah. Everything is Umi. No, yeah, no, like the monster cannot be Umi because you have a field on your end.
Is there anything here that is not considered Umi?
Me.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm more of a mountain kind of guy. Because I peaked in high school. Get it? Peak, mountain, haha.
Oh.
I think you lose, by the way.
You don't say.
I'm not sure. Maybe you win, but I think you lose.
Maybe my opponent's computer will explode this very moment.
Yeah, or maybe his computer will explode this very moment. By the way, like, you know how this event is very simplified and like does not have a lot of big combos? I managed to have a time limit win.
Huh?
Yeah, someone lost to time.
Oh.
I don't know how. But they didn't, and I won, so I didn't complain, you know. And it's not that they were AFK, like they were actually like playing, they were just very slow. At Cafe Feco, at True Time. Are the two of you open to a guest? Mr. Alpaca, you're the most open trying out the feature I have seen and I want to try it. I mean, to be fair, like, I'm just here in the VC, but like, I don't think Feco will refuse.
Absolutely everybody who is able to click the join audio call button is welcome to do so.
Wow.
Go right ahead. After all, this is a cafe. Everybody's welcome. Or have you ever seen a cafe that turns some? I haven't.
Yeah, I've seen you. You've turned coffee down.
No, that was not
Yeah.
me. That was absolutely not me.
You're like, yeah, Kofi cannot join. He blew up the restaurant, the cafe. Just because he blew up once. It happens. It's an accident, maybe.
Okay, so I accepted it. Oh, hey, sorry. I accepted Eclipse, but they're not showing up. Which seems to be something that only happens when someone doesn't have a verified phone number on their Twitch account. Or it's lagging right now.
1 second, I need to switch to Chrome.
Okay, that could be another reason, right?
I'm not on Chrome right now.
Really? What are you on then?
On Firefox.
Okay, yeah. They did say that it only works on Chrome and Firefox, which is so stupid. Okay, I am okay, yeah, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. I am open to trying out the feature. But I'm gonna admit this feature is like pretty stupid, and you are better off using a Discord call for 99% of the time, except when you are afraid that someone will say terrible things on your stream, because this feature in particular says that you are not liable for the things that people say on your stream. And that's cool.
Yeah, but like one thing you have to remember, one very big positive thing about this thing. If it wasn't here and we'd have to go through Discord, I might not have been in the VC right now because like I'd be too shy, you know? Like, oh no, please, people will know how I'm behaving on Discord.
True. Yeah, there's a little bit of a barrier of entry if you set up a Discord. Some people just don't straight up don't use Discord. They just use Twitch, right? So they don't want to download Discord just to talk to the streamer, you know? So this is like more inclusive. Anyways, everybody give it up for Eclipse, Yu-Gi-Oh! VTuber, Master, Duelist, wait, I messed it up. Okay, wait, let me retry that. Eclipse, the Master, Duel, VTuber, Dueling Expert Extraordinaire. There we go. Yeah, big fan as well. So yeah, hello.
I'm actually air conditioning, which is better.
You're air. What do you mean air conditioning?
Yeah, you said you're a fan. I'm air conditioning. It's better than a fan.
God.
It did work. Okay.
It does work.
Does.
We can hear you. Yeah. Amazing.
I'm sorry. I'm nervous.
How?
It's okay. You can take it easy.
I don't understand.
Yeah. No. When I was trying this out today, earlier in the morning, I was very confused as well about what's happening. It took me a little bit to get my bearing and figure things out. But once you know what to do, oh my god, Burlet did speed right. Once you know what to do, it's actually kind of intuitive almost.
It seems pretty straightforward, setting it up at least.
And by the way, Peko, you talked about the positive. There is actually also another one. I'm thinking of, you know, like those people who do, wow, one of my followers will get this. Look at this happening. Like, I think this is like better to refer them than going on Discord.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
And
go.
you have to join speed rate, like it's literally you. You have to tell Feko how to play against them.
Berlit, why did you do this to me? This is the first speed ride today.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're rolling a dice. I always get so intimidated when they roll a dice.
What if they get a good result?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna read their cards to figure out what it does, but what if they get a good result? Hello, Corpi Clan. Something that I...
This is so interesting.
It is really interesting, but something I still don't understand is how are they envisioning the whole screen sharing thing? Like, what did they... So, obviously the idea is that I put this thingy, the browser source on my screen, but it's so clunky and weird.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Oh, hello, Berlitz.
Yo, it's birdies.
The phone is so dumb. I can when enjoy the cuisine. I cannot watch the stream.
Oh, that's...
Wait, what? You can do what? How are you
that's
supposed
I
to
can't
hit
even
Feko?
watch the stream. I was gonna go on and explain the speedrun combo, but now I don't know what's going on.
Decimate rubber band.
Oh.
Well, I guess I'll leave now.
It's okay, you tried. You kept your promise, Berlitz, and I appreciate that.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah. Thank you for your speed ride services. Take care.
Have a funny.
Might be trying to eat into Discord users. I don't know, Windy Crow. It's hard to say what they were trying to cook up here. Like, why would you try to steal users from Discord when Discord is not making money and Twitch is not making money? It's strange, but...
No, I think it's just because like I think it's actually that they try to centralize everything in Twitch, like because they know people use Discord a lot for like stream with guests, and by doing this they're allowed to centralize and like to make it more quote unquote accessible to people, to streamers.
Yeah, but
I think
it's...
this is actually a more efficient solution. The only problem was that they didn't make it obvious how to disable it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
A lot of people were pretty upset this morning. From what I've seen. I mean, for understandable reason. If I'm being forced to use a new feature and there's no like easy way to turn it off, I'm also like I was also when I heard about it, I was also kind of like swept along with the outrage wave, and then I
Wait, you have to manually remove it?
So you are opt into the feature by default. So everybody can knock on everybody's stream in theory. Like every streamer, any streamer on the entire platform could like knock on my stream right now and request to come in. And I mean, obviously that's not something that everybody wants. And the only way to prevent that is to go into the settings, set it so that only favorites can knock on your stream, and then leave the favorite list empty. There's no one button where you can just say, okay, nobody is allowed to knock on my stream.
Yeah, they better change it.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, that sounds
So
very...
when I think about it, like from a like in that perspective, right? Is you face with this conundrum where the user-friendly thing to do is always to make things opt out,
Yeah.
or like have an easily presentable opt-out option, or even better, have it opt in to begin with. Like don't even have it opt out. Just you literally have to go find it, and if it's good enough, then people search it out.
I mean,
But sometimes if something's it's new enough, then you might not think to do that.
yeah.
So you're then inclined to like push people out of their comfort zones, and it's just really awkward for me because my brain doesn't work that way.
I mean, what I would have done if I were like Twitch, I would just have, like when you arrive and they're like, wow, look at this new feature, and you can put like understood or try it. Like just put I'm not interested,
Yeah.
like I'll do later, and then like like they have it hovering, like they have like the button glowing for a bit, like for a stream or two, just so you know that it's there, and then bam.
Yeah, maybe a little bit like of a softer lead in as opposed to just like, hi, here's this thing you've never heard of that
Yeah.
you that might not understand how to get out of.
Yeah, like just give people choice. They're like, as I said, if your feature has like good enough like uses, and it's not too niche, some people will try it, and these people will try it, and then these people will see these people try it, and if it becomes big enough a thing, or like if the good people see it, they will use it too, and that's how you spread the word. Like, you can do it organically. You don't have to.
That's
What's the
true.
definition?
That is like the dream, but you have to realize that every time there is one of these new features, they have to allocate resources into making these features and rolling them
Yeah, for
out
sure.
and blah blah blah. And many times in the past, features like this have just fell flat because they just didn't generate the interest that they probably hoped for. So they just eventually, they already lost a bunch of resources on that project, so they don't want to spend more effort into fixing it. And I guess this forceful opt-in is like one of the solutions how you can deal with that, which is, from the user perspective, that's pretty bad. Users don't like to be forced into something, but the matter of fact is probably that when you look at their stats, the majority of users probably don't care too much about being forced into a feature. That's like
Yeah.
my experience from like having worked with Apple in the past. Like if you push hard enough for a feature onto the customers, they will, the majority of them will just start to accept it, and there will just be a very loud minority who will try to make you fix it or remove it, but you can just more or less ignore them.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah,
The catch-22 is it's risky. Right, so let's say like 90% of the time, right, you're not going to design something that is actually scary, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every time, though, you're going to get pushed back from the loud minority that gets heard every time. And a lot of times, it doesn't matter, right? You could just ignore them, and either by pushing the product, it'll get a higher adoption rate, or it'll just not get used, and then you just phase it out. But that 1% of the time where you should have listened to them, or you should have let it be an opt-in thing, or you should have done more beta testing or whatever, that's the time it gets you.
Yeah.
It's like like screaming that there is a wolf, and people listen, and then like they stop because like it's just a loud minority, and then like the app should have get changed, and it's the wolf. The app was the wolf, by the way, in my metaphor.
That's, yeah. I mean, leave it to good old fairy tales to give us a lesson. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Don't
Yeah,
like
like-
most of the fairy tales that I grew up with, like Brothers Grimm, isn't that like literally kind of like where you're from?
It's true.
So-
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
fairy tales did originate in Germany. A lot of them. So I actually watched a documentary about the two brothers Grimm a while ago, and apparently, most of these fairy tales, yeah, sure, they were like written down and passed on by the brothers Grimm, but their source most of the time was like folklore. These two brothers, they literally went around and just talked to people. They talked to like housewives and stuff, and asked them like for like interesting stories or rumors or whatever, and then put them into writing. And that's how these fairy tales became famous. It's kind of fascinating, isn't it?
I'm
I
glad
also
they
heard.
did it.
Oh, wait, you can go, Eclipse. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
I was saying like also like I don't know how much of it is French propaganda and how much is real, but I heard that the Grimm brothers actually like took a lot from the work of Charles Perrault, which is a French writer who wrote a lot of these folk stories. Like Cinderella is actually from is actually like a Charles Perrault book to begin with, and she just dies at the end. She just gets eaten.
Damn.
Like.
Yeah. It's plausible, but you also have to consider it's like pretty difficult to come up with completely original stories. Like if you look at any story at any time, you can probably like nitpick similarities and be like, oh hey, but this part of this story was totally already done in this story that like came 300 years earlier. And I wouldn't say that people plagiarize on purpose. It's just more like the case of people just get inspired by the stories of other people a lot, and I think that's kind of beautiful in a way how the same stories that are being told over and over and over just evolve over time.
Yeah, for sure. Like you go Eclipse. Every time I feel like I interrupt you, like go this time.
Okay, so think about, sorry. So, disclaimer. I have a condition, we'll call it a condition, where when I have a thought, it will take a second or two to reach my mouth, so it's not you, and I'm not trying to like butt in. It's just that's how my process works.
But
I'm
like,
interested to hear what you have to say. I liked your thoughts.
on what?
I don't know.
But no. What I mean is like it's not that I think you're butting in. It's more like I have this habit of like when I have an idea I have to say it like so I don't forget it, and I have this bad habit of actually like butting in. So so that's why like every time I'm like yeah okay I let you talk because yeah. Of course, I'm trying to give people time, birdies. That's why I shut the fuck up when I hear that they're talking at the same time as me.
We make a dynamic trio.
Yeah.
True.
But as I was saying for what you said, Fego, yeah, like I don't think anyone is like looking at One Piece and be like, wow, they're traveling by boat from island to island. It's so copying Odysseus.
I mean,
like,
yeah.
Like it's getting harder and harder to come with completely original stories, and like rewriting and taking inspiration is actually like a good way of motivating your creativity. And if it sounded like I was saying the bit about the Grimm brothers in a negative way, it's not at all the case. Like it helps democratizing the story and like giving a different outlook on it. Like I think it's very important actually.
I never thought about it that way, democratizing the story. So that's a pretty interesting concept. I'll have to think about that.
Spreading of culture is important.
Yeah. All right. That kind of reminds me, though. Have you heard about the trope of the hero's journey? There's even a diagram where it just basically outlines all the different stops in this 100-year-old trope of the hero's journey, and how not all stories, but how a lot of stories will follow these stops and patterns and stuff like that. And it's, kind of reminds me.
The very funny thing. Yeah. The very funny thing about the hero's journey is that in high school, like they actually like gave we learned about it, and they just gave it as like a framework for stories in general. Like they didn't explain where it comes, the hero's journey and the monomyth. And they're just like, yeah, so in your story you have this, that, and I'm like, and what if a story doesn't? And like, no, it does. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you think of any interesting stories where the hero's journey is inverse, Eclipse? Anything that comes to mind?
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
Any can you like think of any interesting stories where it's like the opposite of the hero's journey? I've been thinking about that for a while, but I can't really think about any cool examples. Something
How would
that's
you
like really
Create an
untypical.
opposite to an heroic journey.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm wondering too. Like if you would
But what do you mean
inverse
opposite?
inverse the hero's journey, like and kind of turn it into an anti-hero's journey or something, or a villain's journey. I don't know. I've been thinking about if someone did that, something like that before, but I can't think of any
Because
good
there are
examples.
there are multiple concepts. Like there's not like one part. I think like some things are easy enough to invert because they have like maybe only one component or like three, so you can switch those different components. And usually, if those three are kind of similar, right? When you invert them, they all kind of point in a very clear opposite direction. But my fear is with something like a hero's journey, there are too many parts of it that you can't invert enough of it to feel like it's going in the opposite direction.
Okay, that's a good point. Yeah.
I mean, the one I can have in mind actually is Death Note, because the protagonist is the evil guy and the hero is actually the antagonist.
I guess.
And
Yeah.
I guess that's a way to spin it.
It's been a while since.
Yeah,
I
and before
watched
people
that.
say that, and before people say that Light is the hero, no, he's a sociopath. Even before getting the Death Note, like, come on.
Yeah, he's definitely a villain, and the story doesn't sugarcoat it. He's not a good guy, despite whatever he might be saying. When are we doing a free run watch along? I don't know. Maybe someday. I would love to watch free run with you. Sounds like a lovely anime.
I've never watched it.
Me neither.
I've never watched it. I just because the thing is, I found it. I have actually like the manga. I saw it in a shop like when they just released volume 1. I was like, yeah, okay, that looks cool. Like that's an interesting premise. It's not executed how I thought, but it's a very, very cute story. It's very cute. Like it's worth a watch or a read.
I kind of get annoyed nowadays when people, like, on the internet actually refer to stuff like Frieren as an isekai. Like, come on, it's not
How?
an isekai. It's just fantasy. It's not okay. Yeah, technically, it's a different world, but isn't every piece of fiction a different world then? Since it's not playing in our world, and then that would mean that every piece of fiction is an isekai. Then okay, no,
Yes,
that's how it works.
fiction is an isekai by default. Then
Yeah, I guess that's silly.
it is. Yeah, but like, the thing, Berlitz, is that in Frieren, the hero of the world of Frieren is dead, which is the initial premise. Don't worry, it's not a spoiler. But the protagonist, like Frieren, he's the hero of the story, so it still ties into the monomyth. Okay.
I
Like
guess
hero
it's
is
true.
the hero is dead. The hero as a class, you know. Oops,
Wow.
Bird is putting his best behavior for a kid. That's so
Oh
cute.
my god. Berlitz is literally holding back. He can't say
Yeah.
but in front of the clips. I see. But in front
He's
of
a
me
big fan.
all the time. Okay, I see how it is.
Wait, what about
Okay, so Berlitz in my chat is saying he really likes referring to my butt all the time, and now he's feeling bad about it now that you're here.
butts are nice?
Yeah, what's wrong with butts? I never said anything, you know. I never stopped Berlitz from saying butt. Never did that.
Yeah. And why weren't you like ashamed of saying but when I was here, Berlitz, by
Oh.
the way?
Wow, true.
Like, wow. Oh, Berlitz, I feel very offended right now. That your butt is not that your butt is not ashamed of saying butt in front of me.
Damn.
Yeah. But how many more games do you need, Feko?
I think I need to just lose 4 more games. Can I win this turn? No. Professionals have standards? What, you're a professional butt inspector? Or what? What the hell? Okay. You know... Okay, let's see. Surely I can win this turn. Oh, wait. No, I can't summon Tornado Dragon. No.
I believe in you, Mr. Alpaca.
Thank you. Hold on. Okay, I think it's actually better if I pop that back row.
Yeah, but now you cannot finish this, or?
It's okay. I don't need to. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait. Okay.
You have one!
I'm so glad that I...
No, if you had lethal, they could never use Heavenly.
Yeah, but I didn't have lethal. There was no way to get lethal, right? Wait, did I play wind
If your
locked?
heart is pure enough.
No. I think I'm wind locked right now. Whatever. It's okay. Oh, wait. I never had a chance to win in the first place because of Pot of Priority. And I knew that, of course. I didn't forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the strat. Yeah.
Yeah. All part of my plan.
GG for thinking of that, you know? Like, for absolutely thinking of that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that.
Well,
just a
someone's
kid.
sleepy.
Yeah, we have a real sleepyhead around here.
Mm-hmm. Looks like someone needs some caffeine.
Yeah, I'm drinking Coca-Cola.
And playing Fortnite.
Yippee!
Yippee!
I never played Fortnite, by the way. Like, did I tell you about the fact that when you played Fortnite, I think I said it. You know Jaina, who comes here sometimes and he's on your server. He made me make an account. He bought me like several skins, several emotes, and like musics and all.
No
just
way.
in case I play sometime. And I never asked for anything. Like, he made me make an account, and he's buying stuff in it despite me never logging in.
Wow. And you... Wow, you were not guilt-tripped by that?
No, I'm not. No, because like the thing is, I gave a condition for me to play. I said I'd play when the game has a Drake skin.
Okay.
And I'm still waiting on the Drake skin, you know?
Oh, that's a harsh one. I mean, it's not impossible.
Well, yeah, yeah. I said it like after they added Drake songs in festival. You know, like when it's on in principle, you know.
That's fair. But still, I don't know, man. Is someone, if I would like to download a game and someone would give me a bunch of skins, I would feel like obligated to at least play the game a little bit.
I did not log in. That's the whole thing.
Damn.
They made me make the account and I never logged on it.
Damn, you've got nerves.
Like
of
they
steel.
knew I would. They knew I wasn't interested in the game. By the way, like it's not as if like I cheated and I said maybe and then didn't play. You know. Like I always said, yeah, I won't play unless that because I'm like not interested in the game by default. You know.
That's fair.
Like if someone buys me a game, I try it at least a bit because, like as you said, you know, they spent money on it. I said that, and games I spent money on it, I never played sometimes. I hate Steam for that.
Every time they hit me with the imperm on my Nue, but you know what? Not this time.
I mean, what do you say every time on your Nue? What are they supposed to hit if you don't know it?
That's true.
You have one card that can be hit.
True.
Also, Yagami-ken will have to put the base right to put the basis right now. I'm not a shoe. I'm the shoemaker. It is the time of the shoe. It's not that I'm a shoe, you know.
Yeah.
Is that when I'm here? It's the time of the shoe because I'm shoemaking so hard.
Very important. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yagami Ken.
Do you
Hello.
have a favorite kind of shoe?
What did you say, Clips?
Do you have a favorite kind of shoe?
I mean, to be fair, like if you mean to wear, I basically wear Vans, not because I'm a skater, but because like my feet are too large and I have to have wide shoes.
I see.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like if I don't, like, they shred from the side after a while. So.
But isn't Vans like a pretty expensive brand?
No, $60 per pair. Like, it's okay.
Oof, that's a lot
Per
of
pair,
money.
and for me, it's not a lot for shoes when I see people like spending like. When I see like most people I know spending like 100 or something on shoes.
Damn.
I mean, everyone wears shoes actually.
True. Actually, I have a little shoe story to tell. Like, I was like out with my big brother the other day, last weekend, and he was actually looking for Vans shoes specifically. He was like, "Oh yeah, I wanna buy some Vans. They're good shoes." I'm like, "Okay, maybe I'll also buy some Vans. You know, I could go for some new shoes." And then I look at the price tag of these darn shoes, like $80. I'm like, I'm not spending $80 on shoes, man. Come on. And then we then I left the store and we went to like a normal shoe store, and they had like these sneakers from Skechers with like no zipper, no shoelaces. They are like these kind of shoes that you can just slip into with like without doing anything. And I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. I never have to tie my shoes ever again. And I bought them for like I got shoes which are objectively like superior in my eyes because I spent less time tying shoes, and they were only $30. So yeah.
Yeah, and okay, so Feko, one thing, if it's in your eyes, by definition, it's not objective, it's subjective. That's the definition of subjectivity, by the way.
Man, I guess.
But no, like also one thing to remember is that every day I walk between 10k and 30k steps.
Oh, that's a lot.
So I mean, yeah. So I have to have actually like decent shoes. I know that 10k is pretty normal, but like when you consider it's my minimum. Yeah, like it's important for me to have like shoes I'm comfortable in, even if I have to spend a bit more.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me. Unknown DZI, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Alpaca Cafe. And hello, Mac. One coffee for you.
And yes, Birdie, you should work more. Working is actually like pretty dope. It's relaxing. It's like if you have to go from point A to point B, it's free. It's like ecologic by definition, you know, because you're not using anything. Yeah, bike is pretty cool too. Like my legs are fucking still now. Like if I kick someone, they just die, not because I'm strong, but because like my legs are too hard. Because I work I work a lot every day.
One kick, man.
Yeah, it's me. Obviously, like the last part is a joke, but yeah, like I'm pretty toned in my lower body because exercise. Like apparently that's what it does, But yeah, like actually, like exercising every day is important, but let's do it. But no, just
I exercise every day too.
Nice.
It's Miss Anna.
When kickflip, bro, like no way in hell I do a kick. No way in hell I do a kickflip. What do you mean? Blood thinks I have balance.
Hovers.
Yeah. So what the fuck is it?
You all are making me feel bad for not doing exercise. You're guilt tripping me.
You see, you're suspect to tripping.
I don't think most people have to. I do though.
Yeah, like I don't think you should ever feel forced, but if it's something you want to do.
Yeah, that's true. But no, you're right. It is a good idea to do it and stay healthy. That's just so hard sometimes, when when you're already exhausted from the day, and then you like,
Yeah.
oh man, I have to do my daily stuff. I have to do my reps. I have to do my real life dailies. And the real life dailies, they don't give you gems or dopamine or anything, right?
They give you blisters.
So it's really hard. But no, you're right. One should aspire to overcome themselves.
Like to quote a sage man, which is a monkey in BoJack Horseman. Yeah, like doing like it's very hard, and like the worst part is that you have to do it every day. But the more you do it, the easier it gets, you know.
That's true.
Yeah.
I used to meditate on a daily basis, and at the start it was also very hard to like, you know, do the whole lotus seed stuff. But over time it became, you know, just a thing to do in the morning.
Yeah.
What if I give you fake coins for you to do sit-ups? I don't know. I never understood that. You know, why would I have to do why would I have to do sit-ups when you are paying me money? Like channel points. Makes no sense to me.
Yeah, and especially like if you're a VTuber, you can just like pretend you're doing them.
What? Who would do that? Who would fake their channel point redeems like that? Nah. I believe that every VTuber is 100% honorable when it comes to that.
Okay. Give me attention. Give me real attention right now. Give me real attention. I want real one.
Shoot time. Here is my real attention just for you.
Okay, he said it's real.
Awesome.
I believe him, guys.
See?
And when you said speak German, and I was the one speaking German, and I said a word in English in my German sentence because I don't speak English, I don't speak German.
No, that's different. That's different. That's like, I would say, you know, I like to put myself into the shoes. I get it, shoot up. Into the shoes of my guests. And I was thinking, you know what, if I was a guest right now, I would really like it if, you know, Shoe Time would do the German speaking thing for a change, you know, not as a permanent addition, but just, you know, just as a little treat. So that's why I decided to let you do that.
Respekt und ein bisschen Deutsch heute?
Exactly.
Wait, also I'm so stupid. When you said German redeem, I said ich bin ein Berliner. I should have just said Cola und Fortnite.
That's true. Okay, you know what? Now that you've guilt tripped me, I feel like I owe you all a speaking German. What would you like me to say?
I don't know.
You
know, I always ask for one thing. Eclipse should speak. Eclipse should speak. I think you should gas Eclipse up a lot because like she streams way more than me and like it's way more relevant.
What?
Yeah, because you deserve.
Gas is scary. What if I fart?
Okay, so technically, when you breathe, it's gas too. You know. I want Eclipse to speak German. Bird, it's us.
No, making my guests speak German anymore. I gotta take responsibility and do it myself.
I can actually speak German.
No. I'll do it. I said I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah. You should hype. You should tell people like to follow Eclipse and to give their prime there and
true
and to say that you send them.
Yeah.
But in German, so...
Okay. Ja. Ich liebe Kartoffeln und Schuhe und deswegen solltet ihr allen Eclipse auf twitch.tv folgen und Shoetime. See, I spoke German.
Why did you add Shoetime?
Huh?
I'm not, like last time I streamed, I was 30 years old.
What? You don't know. You don't know what I said. Well, how do you know I said Shoetime? How do you know I said Shoetime?
Because you said Shoetime.
But that was in German.
I know how to say Kartoffel.
Eine Kartoffel bitte.
Yeah.
See?
Kartoffel.
I understood bitte because of the meme. And now I'm lost because everyone is... what do you mean, our English?
Was ist ein Kartoffel? Ist das Essen? Ja, es ist ein Potato. They're lecker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you know? Okay, so little fun fact. Did you know that the German word for potato is actually kind of turning into a derogatory term to describe German people? Like,
Oh, it's like a. Okay, no, yeah. Explain. It's funny.
it's just that, German people are notorious for loving to eat potatoes with pretty much every meal. So people who live in Germany but like immigrated here, they have started to calling they've started calling the German people potatoes, as to like kind of make fun of them.
What?
Yeah, Kartoffel.
Yeah, it's how like
Okay,
French people
I guess.
actually. You guess?
Yeah, sorry.
No. You yes, sorry.
I was just getting
I
excited
told
for
you.
potatoes.
No, I'm saying like it's like French people like calling English people roast beef because they eat roast beef,
Yeah, yeah.
and English people calling French froggy,
I guess.
because we eat frog. Yeah. I mean, we eat frog. I said we eat frog. I never ate frog, but you know.
Hmm.
And I don't think I ever
I
will.
guess did you watch some of the Game Awards?
No.
Game Awards? Are they on right now? Or
Yeah.
Oh, it's in. Oh, they are. I thought it was in December, or like January.
or do you mean
There's like
Gamescom?
maybe two of them.
Oh, wait.
It might be Gamescom, yeah. Gamescom starts like in 2 days or
Oh
something.
no, it's like a reveal like announcement thing. I know they like
I
their
see.
awards, but they're just like shouting it out on upcoming games or something.
Oh, okay, I see.
Oh no, I'm not watching that right now. Anything good so far?
No,
Thank you.
Okay, keep us posted.
Let us know if there is something interesting.
I think the big thing is like Monster Hunter Wilds, and then there's no, what they have in their title is Monster Hunter Wilds, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So those are probably like the big titles. But I know coming up in next year, the big deal is well, there's Civ 7 coming. There's what's the other thing? Oh, and then the other big thing of 2025 should be Grand Theft Auto, which I can obviously tell you're a huge fan of.
Oh.
Yo. I hope, to be fair, I hope GTA 6 got delayed. Just because we can have more of we got this before GTA 6.
You want your favorite game to be delayed just for the beams? Okay, that's fair.
The last time I played GTA was like on PS2, so.
Yeah. Oh, I'm really
played
excited.
Vice City and San Andreas.
Yeah, I played San Andreas back in the days. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty excited for Monster Hunter Wilds. Like it looks pretty good, and I mean they never disappointed with a Monster Hunter game. Not at least not me personally. Like Monster Hunter. What was it called? What Monster Hunter Worlds was it called? Right? Hold on.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, Monster Hunter World. It was like really different, but also pretty well made. So even though it was so different from what I was used to, I was actually having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. The only Monster Hunter games I played was Monster Hunter Stories.
I've been thinking about trying these out. Are they actually good, Monster Hunter Stories?
I mean, the gameplay is partially based on rock paper scissors. So
Oh.
take that as you will. That as you will.
So it's pretty much just Pokemon?
No. Like, I mean, an actual rock paper scissors.
Oh. Okay. Huh.
Like, you have to pick an action, and like, if you have the good color, you do extra damage. If and you pick every action.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
They did mess up with the Clutch Claw and World though. I never played Iceborne, so Everybody's saying that Clutch Claw ruined Monster Hunter World, but I don't know. It looks kind of funny, but I guess I can see how it would get very boring very quickly.
Oh, you know what I would like? SMT6.
Wait, didn't they release a new SMT just recently? Oh my god.
It was SMT5 again. To be fair, like I didn't play SMT5 when it first released because like I had the game, just I didn't play for personal reasons. And I'm almost done with the game now. It's pretty fun.
Okay.
Like I'm literally like picking my ending. You know, I saved and I'll do all 3 because they let you pick the ending for some reason.
Oh really? There's like no win condition or anything?
No, they let you. I mean, there is one locked ending. Like you have to do some quest. Like funnily, to unlock one of the endings, you have to beat the super boss of the game, which is very funny.
Oh, okay.
But aside from that, yeah, it just like lets you. It just lets you pick.
Okay. Wasn't Atlas also making another new series of games that's kind of like an action RPG-ish, but at the same time also turn-based?
I remember that. I didn't remember if it was Atlas. I also remember that they made or they're making a tactical RPG, which I should check.
Okay, hold on.
Because tactical RPG are good.
Oh, it was called Metaphor Refantasio.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you excited for that?
I think I'll play it, yeah.
It looks kind of cool, and I'm looking at the Steam store page right now. It has people with animal ears. She looks kind of like a cat girl, so I guess no. Oh, wait, she might be a wolf girl. Okay, guess I have to play it. 11th of October, so that's in like... that's in like...
2 months.
2 months, yeah.
To be fair, like I'm not checking like my criteria to pick a game is not what animal ears characters have.
Well, I guess that's how we are fundamentally different.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
I mean, I literally, like, if you remember when you played Sunland, I was literally like praising the game for like not falling into waifu bait and actually like putting all people as character, and you told me to play SMT, which was really funny. Yeah. Like the same day I talked to you about SMT Gacha, you should play SMT instead. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, it was funny.
Pekko plays Civ 7 when? I mean, okay, first of all, I think watching these kind of games is actually like really boring. I could not sit down and watch someone play Civilization 6 for like 10 hours. So like, you know, one game of Civilization takes like 10 hours, even if you play against the AI. If you play against real people, it's probably worse. So I could probably not do that. I can't stare at maps like that for an extended period of time without being involved directly in the gameplay. So that's one point. The other point is, usually for Civilization games, the cycle is they get released, they're really bad on release, and then you have to wait like 3 years until like they fix the game and release like DLCs and all the like interesting leaders and countries. So I probably won't be playing Civilization 7 for like until they fix the game. I'm just gonna assume that the game is gonna be bad on release, because that's how it's been usually.
Who do you want to play in Civilization, by the way? You said good guys, good generals. Who do you play in the game?
I don't remember what my favorite one was. I think I really like playing as the Aztec guy in Civilization 5. You know, the guy who was like always really angry.
Well, I don't know because I never played Civilization. You know?
Oh, okay, let's see.
But like I expected like someone I know, you know. Like,
I don't know.
Like some people just say Gandhi, you know.
Oh yeah, well Gandhi is like the meme, you know.
Yeah.
Funny AI uses nukes, haha.
Yeah. Next black hole. Hey,
Pekka
no,
watches
don't surrender.
What?
You can don't scoop.
Too late. Why? What was I supposed to do? The thing is like
To let
indestructible.
them win.
I mean, I don't care about the 50 points, and I have my quest done.
Oh, you have your quest done. Okay.
Yeah, I have my quest done.
Okay. Your
Complete.
quest maxing right now.
Like, I have so many legacy tickets.
Hmm. Oh yeah, the tickets, the best rewards in the game.
Yeah. I usually just use them straight away whenever I get them because I have brain rot and I need the dopamine every once in a while or else.
Oh yeah, legacy pack dopamine. Let's go.
Hey, it's better than nothing, okay? How many do you all have? How many legacy packets are legacy tickets are you hoarding?
I use them as they go because like it's not as if any update would make up for the pool.
That's true.
Like they could add the best cards in the top. They could add Max C in the pack, and like you'd still never draw it, you know.
Good point.
There's so many of them.
Yeah.
Also, it's kind of weird how they added this card, You're Finished, to the Legacy pack. And at the same time, they literally gave us free copies of it from the Eldritch solo mode, right?
Yeah, it's on purpose. They always do that.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like there is a lot of cards that are locked behind the legacy. They added them to legacy pack because that way you can put them in different rarities.
I guess.
Yeah. Like you see? Fluffle
Wait.
Angel.
Fluffle is a pendulum deck?
I mean it's from Arc 5, so
I forgot about that.
but I think they only have like one or two pendulum, like I don't remember them being pendulum centric at all.
It's like so difficult nowadays to like pin down the identity of a deck. Like, yeah, sure, Fluffles and Lunalight, they do have pendulum monsters, but nobody would get the idea to call Lunalight a pendulum deck. And this is at the same time, it's also not purely a fusion deck because it can go do a lot of link stuff. So I think categorizing decks like, oh yeah, this is a pendulum deck and this is that deck, kind of narrow, like kind of difficult to do.
And to be fair, maybe we approach how to describe the deck wrong, you know? Maybe a deck shouldn't be described by how you summon and more by what it does, you know? Like if you say Labyrinth is a control deck, like you're not saying, you know, like if you qualify it as a control deck, like they can add more monster support to the deck and it will still keep its identity as control. Whereas if you say it's a trap deck and like at some point it like has a focus on monsters that recycle the traps more, then like, you know, it's technically like monster centric despite using traps a lot.
Yeah, I guess that would be more sensible to do that.
Yeah, but we just don't in Yu-Gi-Oh for some reason.
How to scare an old Yu-Gi-Oh player and show him a pendulum monster. That your finish thing you described just now is actually Konami's way of DMing us. It's just a silly card.
Yeah. Their way of BMing people is just like, you know, to postpone like Salamangreat support and put like Snake Eyes instead. that's the better way of BMing. Like pushing other, and I said Salad not because I'm a Salad enjoyer, but like, you know, it's the first one that came to mind. Like, it's not your, it's your. And what was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought. Isn't this card like pretty much like unusable?
I'm thinking right now if there is a way to use it. Couldn't you use it with transaction rollback?
No, because it's a continuous trap.
Oh, right. I could have sworn there was a way to bring out continuous traps and like trap monsters during your own turn.
There is an upcoming link
Oh.
that will do it. Like
I see.
a little bunny in a hat illusion type.
Oh, that thing. Right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
And it's so funny because like I didn't play TCG since 2019 or something. No, not 2019. I might be lying. I played one tournament in 2020. One, I think, or two. 2022 actually. But it's very hard for me to physically attend tournaments.
Maybe
And I clearly don't have the decks for.
Maybe one day when Witchcrafter gets some support, I will attend another YCS.
Good luck with that,
Thank you. Oh, hey,
Blood thinks Witchcrafter is ice barrier,
Hey, I can dream.
You, Mr. Alpaca.
You can. What did you say, Clips?
I said I believe in the alpaca to be the Witchcrafter YCS champion.
Oh,
Yeah, he should.
man.
I think, to be fair, to your credit, I think he would be like the person playing Witchcrafter who would go the strongest in the YCS.
I think there
He
would
would
be.
go so hard.
Yeah,
The hardest.
it would go hard, but I think it would take a miracle.
No, like it's just because you'd be the only one who plays it.
Then again, miracles have happened before. I mean, remember that YCS with Dinka Hui and Prank Kids? That was a miracle, kind of. But then again, Dinka Hui is like just a very good and very experienced player. So, and I'm not, so,
You are.
I'm not.
You are now.
Oh my god, my garnets. To be fair, Feko actually got a video guide for Witchcrafters on YouTube, so he's legit.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I didn't do that because I'm like the best Witchcrafter player. I did that because there was no good guide for it yet, and I felt like it was my obligation to do it.
Yeah, so you felt like you were the best. Witchcrafter player.
No, there's a better
because
ones.
like if you're only two people playing, you just have to be better than the only other playing the deck. And bam.
Don't underestimate the wise sages of the Witchcrafter Discord server. They are.
Why did you put it plural?
Huh?
Why did you put it plural? You said wise sages. Why didn't you say wise sage?
Because there's multiple. They're like really good players out there who they are cooking the Witchcrafter source every day. Every day they're thinking about ways to make Witchcrafter just a little bit better. Those are the real MVPs.
And to be fair, yeah, like Johnny's in TCG, Johnny's are the real MVPs.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I admire people like that who have a really shitty deck that they really love, but then they will do everything in their power to make it just a little better.
Yeah, the dedication is something I can respect as well. Because I have none. Boom.
Damn.
I mean, it's hard. Like, I don't know. Like, you do something, you start doing well, and then you notice it's for not. It's hard to keep going. Mad respect to them,
True.
Every day we stray further from the Verpass. No, Verpass is still the optimal play, don't worry about it.
Their pass is eternal.
Yeah. One card combos are temporary. Verpass is eternal.
Yeah.
Bro, Verpass was crazy in Duel Links though.
It was. Oh my god, he really just did that. That's actually okay though. Bro really thinks I'm gonna be stopped by Imperm.
Yeah. It can be if your deck has a car. S3 EQ Mafaka is saying cheap viewers on whatever site I'm not telling because I'm not giving them any credit.
Yeah. Don't give him attention.
Yeah, but like I had to bring it to your attention so you can ban them.
Thank you.
I think Burlis should be a mod so he can ban them instead of you.
No. I don't like the concept of mods, to be honest. Like, you know, forcing someone to do free labor for me and like moderating my stream? Nah.
I mean, if they have no obligation, I think it's fine. Like, as long as you're not like giving them, wow, why you should do this? You know, like I think it's fine.
You're lazy. Good. It's not. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't. It should never be a viewer's job to like moderate a chat. It should be the streamer's job.
Would you be lazy for Feko? I don't think so.
Please don't say you are lazy.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah, never mind, Birds. Never mind, Birds. He said if he's a mod, he would have to behave. Yeah, no, we don't want that. We don't want Birds to behave.
Behave more like be cringe.
Wow. That was crazy, actually.
But I do realize that there are a lot of Twitch chats out there which can't be easily moderated. Like, it's easy for me to say, like, oh yeah, streamers, just like, you know, moderate your own chat, but it's not something that everybody can do. If you have like a lot of viewers, then yeah,
yeah,
good
like
luck with
the
that.
people with 1,000 viewers, you know, do it yourself.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. And in that case, I can totally respect someone hiring mods. And big props to those mods who do not succumb to the power trip. I know you're out there, honorable mods who just have the best interest of everybody in their pure heart.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Some say it's a calling, a duty, an honor.
Yeah.
True. It's like the Force. Okay, wait, that's kind of cringe to say, but it's kind of like the Force in Star Wars, right? Where, you know, it's great power, but at the same time, there's like a dark temptation to like go to the dark side and become a power abuser.
The mud force.
Okay,
do not ban, there is no try.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm making a Star Wars analogy. I don't even like Star Wars.
You do like Star Wars, what do you mean?
I don't!
Birdies, for your next watch along Sunday,
No.
make a fake watch Star Wars 4.
No. I've already seen it.
Show him again.
No.
Yeah.
Do I
You
have
are
no
watching
say in
it.
this?
She said Julie. Why is it so funny, Birdies? And why am I laughing at you being like happy? Guys, I'm gonna be right back. I need to go to the toilet.
Okay.
Yeah. Behave. Especially birdies, by the way.
I have a very vague memory of watching Star Wars back when I was little. Same. Star Wars taught me the concept of death. It's a miracle I'm not
That taught you that
traumatized.
you turn into like a shadowy ghost if you believe hard enough in the Force?
I think I was too young to grasp that concept. I didn't really understand that, Luke was talking to a ghost in the swamp. I was like, I don't know, I was like 6 years old or something when I watched that. But I remember the scene where they like attacked the Death Star, and then one of the planes of the good guys got like shot down. And I asked my dad,
Oh yeah.
what happens to the people in the plane when they get shot down? And my dad just very nonchalantly said, they die. I'm like, huh? Like my young mind could not grasp what I just heard. I mean, like that's when the first time in my life I like realized that people can die.
Well, I think it's very interesting, right? Because oftentimes people will, a generation, like, will introduce, maybe it's Star Wars, maybe it's something else, but for no reason culturally, it's more acceptable to present to a younger audience, despite, touching on some, tough subjects, because ultimately the morals, I think, of the stories end up being, worth it more, and it doesn't go into like, the tough, ickier subjects that are hard to talk about. So you end up talking about these mature subjects out of nowhere. And I think Star Wars is an interesting one because it, I don't know, it starts off, right, kind of chilling. I guess, well, there is actually Aunt Beru and the whole family getting scorched, I guess.
Yeah.
So
That's
maybe
also...
from the beginning, I was about to say it's like weird because it's like very, like then on to upsetting topics for a lot of it, and then out of nowhere it's just like, wait a minute, you don't have a hero plot armor. It's not just like the good guy that's, get to nonchalantly take over, like the kids shower it, and they die. They explode.
Yeah, I think like the way the plot of Star Wars is just written is that there's like no definitive like one protagonist in most of the movies. It like follows like these multiple protagonists who are like equally like for the story they're like equally important at the same time. And that's kind of cool.
Yeah, when you think about it, it is actually really cool because it really does feel like, if you go to the original trilogy at least. I didn't really think about that, but that is actually very different from the way a lot of stories are told. Where they're clearly, in I think a lot of stories, there's one clear protagonist. But it is very interesting that there is an equal amount of importance set to the main characters. I never thought about that.
I think in recent years that kind of storytelling has also become more prevalent in like movies and stuff, right? Where it's like multiple stories being followed at the same time. I mean, best example probably for that is something like Pulp Fiction, right? Where it's one of the most famous examples. So it's like a cool classic. And partly because of the way these multiple stories are told at the same time, and then they like interject with each other. That was like back in the days. That was pretty groundbreaking, I think, and that's why it kind of like blew everybody's mind. As you said, the people back then were just used to one definitive protagonist being followed from beginning to end, and then Pulp Fiction and stuff came along, and they like kind of broke that convention, and now it kind of has become a little bit of convention to do that thing with like multiple stories at the same time.
I always really liked that growing up. I read one of my favorite things was the story, the book story Redwall. Read a lot of that in middle school, and I really, really, really enjoyed how what they would do is they would tell like a story, right, of like one group, and there'd be another one, and or maybe they'd start from the same place and they'd branch off in different directions, and you follow these two separate stories that kind of like would weave in, and occasionally they would like have pieces that touch each other, like you find a note that was left from the other part, and eventually they would converge in the end, the great battle, or the great, whatever, right? And I think, when I read that, I was just like, this is the best way of telling stories, and I still feel like perhaps it's one of the best storytelling methods.
Yeah, it's definitely...
Because it keeps you hooked. The whole time you're thinking, what happened to the other group? I gotta keep watching because I gotta know.
Yeah, I can definitely see what you mean by that. It's like it stimulates your imagination rather than just being a passive observer of the story. You feel like you're getting kind of more involved with it by constantly wondering and thinking about how it's going to, keep going. Like you said, it is pretty cool. Hey Chris Lord, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Alpaca Cafe. And if you Craig Ray about Star Wars, I have a funny video for you about a guy rambling nonsense about why Star Wars is better than Star Trek. I mean, sure.
They found Mr. Alpaca. They found me.
Huh? Who found you? Is that Eclipse? Is it Eclipse? I think it...
May I throw a souffle at them?
A souffle?
I suppose I can't. No, I wouldn't want to waste a souffle. And I wouldn't want to make a mess of your restaurant. But mentally, I'm throwing souffles.
Very considerate of you, thank you. But hey, that just goes to show that there's no escape. They will find you anywhere. Your loving viewers, they love you so much they will follow you to the end of the world, which is here in this Alpaca Cafe. It's a cafe at the end of the world, you could say. Wait, let me actually give you a shout.
It's the best.
I keep forgetting to do that, the whole shout out stuff.
Well, I wonder, at some point, it might, would it... I don't know, because, I'm right there in the title. I'm even in your, both you and I are in your, thing tag. And the icon thing. On, the sidebar on Twitch.
Wait, you are? I didn't put your name in the title. Wait, that's kind of cool.
Of our... Yeah, it automatically adds it. And then our profile pictures alternate between me and Shu. And, a little mini circle next to your circle, well, on top of the bottom right corner of your circle on the sidebar.
Oh. That's so cool. Huh.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet. I like that.
Yeah, I'm back. Hello,
Welcome back, shoot time. But Little O Slime, also thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Alpaca Cafe. I literally almost never watch you on other stream, Fecko. I mean, recently I haven't been really doing a lot of collabing with other people, to my shame. I've been mentally in a spot where I just don't feel like reaching out a whole lot. So I guess this whole new feature is a good excuse to kind of change that up, because I do really enjoy collabing with people. It's like it's nice to break the mold. I didn't even know Eclipse existed, huh? Nah. Who couldn't know the best VTuber duelist on this side of the Twitch atmosphere? Is that the right way to say it? Twitch atmosphere? I don't know.
Didn't you want to say Twitch hemisphere?
What's the difference?
Atmosphere is the layer of gas that's protecting the Earth and removing the UV. Hemisphere is half of the planet.
Oh.
It's not the same thing at all.
Sometimes I just say things without thinking about what I'm saying, and then I say stupid stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't think that through. Like,
Yeah, the funniest part is when you said, "Yeah, guys," and you said it, and then you're like, "Guys, is it correct what I said?" You know, that's why I didn't plan.
I'm sorry.
I didn't plan on treading on your, you know.
If it's nighttime here, then does Eclipse even allowed? Isn't there always, if you think about it, isn't there always an eclipse of some kind, depending on your perspective?
I mean, yeah, lunar eclipse can happen.
Yeah. Like, what if you're at the back of the moon? Isn't it, like, always an eclipse for you then?
Yeah.
No, wait.
And also, Berlis, you say it's nighttime, but like as a wise man once said, it's high noon somewhere in the world. Okay. Thank you. So, wow. Remember, eclipse is here, Berlis. You cannot just say that.
Speaking without thinking is such a base thing to do. I'm not sure about that. Half the time I just say really embarrassing, stupid things, and then I feel ashamed.
No, it's okay. I've seen way worse than you.
Wait,
like, look at Berlitz saying "but" when he said he wouldn't in front of Eclipse.
Man. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I forgot about that.
What? No, I thought it was just a pretext.
You're playing Yu-Gi-Oh?
I guess.
Oh.
Stop. Who would even play Yu-Gi-Oh? What the hell?
You don't even have a hand cam. How are you supposed to show the cards?
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, I see. There's a simulator for it. That's pretty nifty.
Ooh. Imagine every single Yu-Gi-Oh card in the world at the tip of your digital hands. Incredible.
Imagine all the cards in the world.
Did you guys
and like
hear?
there is none that costs like 500 euros.
Yeah.
Did you note, according to a very unbiased and well-sorted poll, that video gaming is the most unattractive hobby on top of outpacing taxidermy, gambling, bird watching,
Wait.
and of that, the TCG is the absolute worst.
Oh.
Can you stop? Can you just stop like listing my hobbies, please?
Wait, why is bird watching unattractive, huh?
Because it's because first of all, a lot of people associate bird watching with voyeurism.
Oh.
Oh, that's it. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Me neither. Oh.
Yeah, my brain is just broken. Like, don't pay me no mind.
That's okay. You're here to teach us about the world in ways that we can't even fathom. Isn't that awesome? What the hell is this?
Wow, you're here to teach you that humanity, that the real world is a really dreadful place. Wow.
I'm having a bad reputation at work because I play video games on my free time. I actually also have a personal story about that too. Like, I was in high school. And that was during the time in Germany where there was literally just a mass shooting of a guy who like went on a killing spree and killed a bunch of people. And of course the media, they picked up on that and said, oh yeah, this guy, he played video games. So of course video games are at fault because, if he hadn't played video games, he would have never went to shoot these people. And then I was sitting in class and like people were talking about hobbies and it was my turn to talk about my hobbies. And I was like, oh yeah, I play Counter-Strike in my free time. And everybody was like, oh, you played a killer game? Like literally that's what they called it back then. They called Counter-Strike the killer game, as silly as it sounds now. And from that day on...
Killer game.
Yeah. from that day on, everybody was like really scared of me. Like not in a bully kind of way, but in a genuine. They were like actually scared that if they bully me too much, I would kill them. And there was this one girl who would always be really nice to me, and then she was like, "See, Feko, I'm so nice to you. So can you take me off your kill list now?" And I'm like, "Huh? I don't have a kill list."
Okay, so I have a proposition. In the chat you can like say yes or no, but I propose that Feko rename himself into Fekil
No.
because of the killer game.
No,
Thank you.
I haven't
Like, what do you all
played.
think about it?
I haven't played Counter Strike in so long.
Eclipse, do you agree with me that he should be Fekil?
No.
Yeah.
Look, the only
Don't come
thing.
to school tomorrow. You're fine. Fekil.
No, look, the only thing that I'm killing nowadays is children in Fortnite.
It's children. Yeah, making children is way better, guys.
Yeah, in Fortnite.
You suck at Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. So many gems and nothing to spend them on.
Yeah, like buy the Kashira field spell.
No, I will not.
Field. Yeah, do it.
No.
Stop being a hater.
No, I won't. I love being a hater.
Yes, you hate. No,
I love hating
hate-
Kashira.
Why do you hate robots?
Huh? Who?
Why do you hate robots? The robots. Kashira are robots, you know?
Oh, they're robots? I thought they're just dudes.
Look at them! Like, they're the least dudes looking people ever.
I don't like them. Doesn't matter.
Wow.
Spent them on Royal Witchcrafters. Oh, like this one?
Yeah,
My
do more of
joy
them.
and pride.
I mean, I see two non-royal Haney.
I don't need Royal Haney.
You'll need royal Haney.
No. Echo,
Yeah.
when will you put on Can't Go Home Again, baby, for me? You do realize that YouTube exists and you can type in the song that you're looking for to, you know.
What if YouTube is banned in his house?
Oh,
What if he's in a non-YouTube house?
hate it
He can
when
only
that
watch
happens.
Twitch.
That sucks. It's not the same. Damn.
It is not the same, by the way. Why can't you? Why can you never indulge like Burlit? Like he can't have free pudding. He cannot pick the music.
No, it's all part of my strategy. You don't have. You gotta not give Burlitz too much, or else.
You give him nothing.
No, it's okay.
Like you don't. I'm pretty sure you don't even kiss him goodnight.
No, it's okay. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
That's how. No. Okay, I was about to go too far. Okay. I'm gonna like take that joke back.
Okay.
Yeah. Not the birds should get stuff. Birds should definitely get stuff. Especially the kiss goodnight. I think is very important for his mental well-being.
True. Bless you.
Sorry. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Or like we say, Gesundheit.
Yeah. Or like we say something in French.
Huh? What do you say in French?
No, we say à tes souhaits, which means to your wishes. And if someone sneezes a second time, we say à tes amours, which is to your love.
What? That's next level.
Yeah. And if someone does it 3 times, we're like, shut the fuck up, you're being too loud.
Okay, rude.
I might have made the one of the three up.
Oh, okay.
I'll leave it to you which one, you know.
Damn. But yeah, I can't believe that TCG and video games are on the same level as bird watching in terms of unattractive hobbies.
Yeah, like bird watching is cool, you know, you can see funny birds.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's better that way, you know, if video games become socially untouchable, then there's more video games for me.
Yeah, but like also there is something to remember is that the panel of people interviewed, they might cater to a demographic that does not like video game, you know? Like it doesn't mean that it's true for everyone.
I guess.
Like I'm pretty sure some people are like are a lot into bird watchers.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Would you say that, you know, if you would you say that murdering people as a hobby is more popular than, more attractive than video games?
Okay, so I'm sorry to break it to you, but the Ghanaian version of the Mortal Kombat movie is not a real thing.
Oh.
Yeah, like killing is my hobby is not something anyone said ever in real life.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I asked my brother last night. He told me that nobody ever said that.
Oh.
My brother would never lie to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But no, like actually, I'm lying. Feko. I just unlocked a memory. During World War II, like we had, you know, like most people enrolled in the army, in the military, so there weren't a lot of male adults in normal life. There was a guy who was like who became a serial killer during this time.
Oh, damn.
And the thing is, he was fairly good looking for the time, and like and as a result, the fact he got mediatized and the fact that he was like fairly good looking made it so he had a lot of groupies. And like even in his he was just like even in his trial he was like very playful and all, and in the end like he got sentenced to life sentence, obviously. But even until he died, he kept receiving love letters and stuff like that from people from his time. So yeah, I guess killing people is more attractive than playing video games. I completely forgot about that, by the way, before you talked about it as a hobby.
Huh.
All this talk about killing people is making me sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Me too. It is about bedtime soonish. I have to get up tomorrow.
I guess I suck at story time.
No, that's not what we said.
It's a great story. But whenever I think about all the effort spent, you know, trying to do all that work,
Yeah, it is.
it just tires me out.
It is crazy.
Passive tiredness from listening to murder stories? Okay, understandable.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, you know,
Wait.
think about all the work they had to do to go through. And, you know, they could have just chilled out, right?
I just
And
noticed
partied
that
with their groupies.
it's
Instead
actually
they
a
just-
thing.
It's so exhausting.
It is.
True.
I forgot that we had a late night story like that with a guy who was really soft spoken and who talked about like murder stories and all on TV. People actually use it to
I
sleep.
feel like the contrast maybe makes it even spookier.
Yeah, but like the guy was pretty good in. The guy was pretty good in,
Okay.
so it's okay. Like, you know, it was a very famous TV animator here. So, you know, like, we knew the guy.
That sounds pretty cool.
Wow, Feko and Eclipse are both chill streamers. Wow.
Sorry.
No. Me sorry. Not you. Me sorry. I was just
No,
reading
you.
what.
No, me. Wait, other
No,
way
no
around.
me.
Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Shu. No. Thank you, Miss Joel Palpet, for having me as a, being my first call-in, and accepting me as a knock guest.
Anytime. It was a great pleasure to have you here. Thank you. Take care.
Yes, say you.
Bye.
Have fun and sleep well. And as I was saying earlier, wow, Feko and Eclipse are both streamer, not even counting me for all the streams I do every time. Like, come on. Like, last time I streamed was only like 2 months ago. Yeah. I should drop the persona, people will start to think I'm serious. Yeah, a good question. You're different, bro. Like that. What the hell? You're different, he said. Wow. That's crazy.
Build different.
And by different, he means like deeply worse, you know.
No. That's just, no, come on. Don't put words in his mouth.
I would, if it's only words, it's fine, I guess. Yeah. So what? Yeah, I'm French. Yeah. I didn't choose it. It wasn't a deliberate choice on my part. I had to. Yeah. Wait. Eclipse is German?
I don't know.
I barely said that.
Maybe she is.
Yeah. And also, Feko is not German, he's Alpacan.
True.
Yeah. He's quite literally from Alpacalam. Does it do something to be linked to... Nightmare Griffin?
Yeah, if you're not linked to Nightmare Griffin, you're negated.
Oh.
See, it says right here. Special summon monster on the field cannot activate their effects unless they are linked.
I see. I never played a... Nightmare Griffin. No, Burris, it's not that she's not, it's that I've not watched a lot of Eclipse in my life. I know who she is. I know, like, she's pretty enjoyable to watch, like, it's pretty chill. And me like some chill streams. But I don't know where they're from. Feko died.
No, I just had to close my window, and I went just like that. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. I think it's a good time to call it a day here. That was certainly a very interesting experience to have this open mic stream. I'm gonna have to...
Yeah, I hope I wasn't too annoying.
No, it's okay. I feel if you were like unbearable, I would have told you, trust me. If I don't sugarcoat it when people go too far. So me not saying anything was an indicator for you not going too far. Simple as.
I mean, you can be annoying without going too far.
Yeah, but it's not a crime to, like, you know,
Yeah.
be annoying. I would never like reprimand someone or, you know, me thinking they're annoying. It's,
I mean, you should.
not saying that you were annoying. You were not annoying. Just saying, but Even if someone were like really, really annoying, as long as they don't say anything that I find objectionable, if they don't say anything that
Yeah.
I think goes too far, then I'll let them be annoying. Simple as. It doesn't hurt anyone.
But yeah. Anyway, like I let you do your outro. Nice. Happy to be here. Thank you for hosting. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, chat, for being here. Have a free everyone, and see ya.
Take care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just find someone that we can say hello to. GG's, indeed, Nathaniel Lee, indeed. I don't know, maybe I should have also watched Gamescom. That might have been cool, but I'm just not feeling it. The Gamescom hype. It's been a while. It's been a while since I was excited for these kind of announcement events. I remember getting excited for E3 back in the days, when it was still something to get excited over. Gamescom starting on Thursday, no? Yeah, but they are already doing some announcement streams. I think right now it's like the, not the public section, but the press only section, where they do the announcements. Let's go say hello to Nifroth. Thank you all for being here, and I greatly enjoyed your company. And I hope to see you next time. Take care, everybody. Have a nice day. Bye bye.